casino.
Multi-stream.
Me and my moms went to go see Babyface live, and he did a good show. He only sounded good when he sang the songs he wrote, though, like Boys to Men. And
yeah, I mean, cause
Boy, I went to. So, like, I'm not a big music person. I'm just not.
You told me that.
Yeah, I'm not. So, I've never been to a concert. I went to a concert last year for my lady's birthday. We went to go see Boys to Men. First off, this is the only entertainment thing I went to that started on time. These old niggas did not fucking play. The show started at 8 o'clock. So, we got there early. You know, we got out the first round of drinks. We sit down. My shit was almost empty. I'm like, okay, it's like 2 minutes to 8. I'm going to go get up, get us another round of drinks.
you missed 5 songs.
I get up, bro. I get in line. It's a lot of people in line because I'm pretty sure everybody had the same, thought that I did. 8 o'clock on the dot. I take that back. 7:59 and 55 seconds. Lights went down. Here come Boys to Men. I'm like, what the fuck? Like 8 o'clock. These old niggas ain't playing. They getting the fuck out of there by 10. Like
That be me at open mics.
Yeah.
You put me up now. It's my nap time. Put me up now. I gotta go to bed, man. If I miss the news, I'm gonna miss mine.
I couldn't believe it. 8 o'clock, bro. 8 o'clock on the dot, bro.
Yeah,
They
man. Some
was
people don't play.
on.
Yeah.
And then they did a whole bunch of shit, like random shit that, again, me not being a big music person, I just didn't care for. I feel like they did a whole bunch of like random shit. One dude, again, I don't crucify me. I don't know their names. I don't know music like that. I just don't.
Was it Jeffrey Osborne?
I couldn't fucking
No,
tell
you
you.
talking about the boy? You talking about Boys to Men?
Yeah,
right?
Boys to Men.
Oh yeah, so there's 3 of them now.
Yeah,
It's the deep
yeah.
voice nigga that used to do all the, hey baby,
Right? Uh-huh.
let me come real. He left the group like damn near 20 years ago because he fucked his back up, and then he was like, yo, I'm not.
What's your back got to do with your voice being deep?
Like he couldn't perform. Like,
goddamn.
He couldn't stand. Like the nigga couldn't stand.
gotta roll your ass on the stage, boy.
He left the
Didn't
group.
one of the Temptations get shot and he was in a wheelchair? I saw the movie.
They made a movie about
The Temptations.
Oh,
The Boys
Temptations.
to Men movie actually gonna be coming out soon, straight up.
They were supposed to be making a Jodeci movie like a while ago.
that.
Jodeci
Ignorant.
I'm looking
Jodeci's
forward to
gonna
that
be
shit.
wild.
Dopest shit though was I went to school with all white people and we love Boys to Men, and they thought that like just because I was black I was related to boys.
Damn, bro.
And I did not correct them.
Right. Hey, it be like that. I didn't tell y'all no. Y'all thought that shit. Like,
Man, look, back in the day, being with all the white folks in school, white guilt turns into white pussy as you get older.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
that's what we should have named this episode.
So Will, how was it though? I mean, overall, your concert experience.
It was dope. Again, I felt like with them being in the music industry for so long, touring for so long, dude was like, "Oh, I learned how to play guitar over the years," and he just did a bunch of random shit on the guitar, and I'm like, "For what? Like, that's not what I'm here for. Sing some more Boys to Men." Bro, they did like 8 of their songs, like the obvious popular songs, and you already know they gonna do End of the Road last.
After
And
the end of the road, let's go ahead and name us 3.
no, I could. What's the one that's back?
I'm just messing with
What's the opening? I knew they was gonna do it for the
I know
Motown
the
Philly.
yeah, back again. Yeah. I'm like, they gonna open with that.
The what's it called?
I know their whole catalog.
I don't.
I want to fuck with Will because he's not a music
I
person.
don't. I am not. If y'all ever got a trivia question, you can ask me. If it's about music, don't.
If I'm trying to get back with my lady, I'm planning on bending knees.
So how
I'm bending knee to get back with your lady. You think that'll work? You can just boombox that bitch outside.
Hold it up.
come on like darling now I can't explain.
Talk to her for me, boy.
Like-
Talk to her. Speak for the voiceless brother, crying with his
Crying.
boombox.
So you didn't grow up with like music in the crib? I'm curious to this whole.
That is interesting.
I ain't
Yeah,
never
no, I
met
mean,
nobody
so
that was
I
in
grew up,
music like that.
single parent household. My mom was OG, so like I grew up listening to what the fuck she listened to, Vivian Green and shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Emotional
So-
roller coaster.
Yeah, so
I just figured out how older I am than you when you said that old school music.
It was
no,
Vivian Green.
I am not saying old school music is Vivian Green. I know that's not the case. It's just when I realized this is what my mom was playing. You know what I'm saying?
Sent you on an emotional roller coaster, I'm sure.
Right. And so it was stuff before that.
Alan talking shit already.
Shout out to Alan Ford, ugly
Man,
ass.
AF.
No, so like she listened to other
Bald-headed
stuff.
demon.
Jill Scott. That's I That's my. I leave my girl right now for Jill Scott.
I fell in love with Jill Scott when I was 18, bro. I was working in a movie theater at River Oaks. I was at that movie theater and I was cleaning, and they would always play her first single, "Long Walk in the Park."
Last time.
Long walk.
And then I saw the video. I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's when I realized I like plus size women. When I saw Jill Scott, I was like, yeah.
Jill
So,
Scott
like-
look like she washes her creases.
Yeah, like every day.
Every day.
Like maybe
she's
twice.
clean.
Like yeah, for sure. And that shit smell like flowers. And I would stick my tongue getting them.
Oh,
Like-
all of them.
And it helps that she freaky as fuck.
Man, Jill
She be,
Scott.
she be.
What?
Did you see when she took
See,
the microphone?
a
and
freaky,
just-
yeah.
Yeah,
See,
that's-
but that wasn't even it. I already knew she could do that shit by the way she talked.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then- and then, listen, it was one song that I heard from her, and she was like, it was oh my goodness.
Yeah, you a shot.
This bitch always talking about food. She go fuck and feed me. Yes, this is my bitch.
Grits.
Did y'all-
I ain't never
did y'all
wanted
see-
grits.
You
I
ain't
ain't
like
never
them
wanted.
afro? You a hater, nigga.
I ain't never wanted grits so much in my life.
Hey, straight
Till
up.
Jill Scott yelled that she grits. I'm like, yes,
Bro,
all
it's
of
like you could tell she was most definitely one of them people confident in her body.
Yeah.
I like big girls, but I only like the ones confident in their body. I don't want no insecure ass big girl.
Jill
Your
Scott looked like she
ass
would
on.
grease your scalp. Hey,
Right, it needs to be greased. Fuck you mean?
Jill Scott the type of woman, she'll go get you a hot towel after y'all just got fucking.
Oh, yeah.
And wipe you down.
Why you ain't got
She actually did that to me
You ain't
in a
gotta
dream
do
I had. I had a dream and Jill Scott did that shit.
I don't know.
Hey, remember when her naked photo came out?
Boy,
Yeah.
that shit was. Yeah, somebody leaked
her.
her.
She was in the
She
fapping.
got some knee knockers.
I ain't know that.
Jill Scott got some knee knockers, and I
That
was
was
still
age. Yeah, for sure. It didn't change shit. I was just like, okay, like,
She had big raindrop titties.
like, this is what we did. This is what we're working with. Bet.
If you've seen what I've had in the past, let that exception slide.
I say I got some excusable pussy in my past. I can't be the only one.
Yeah, I got some questionable and excuse.
I got some excusable
man.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, we was out here fucking up. We was young, bro.
Bro, it's one
Because
that
you just wanted some pussy, so you like,
And you know,
Alan said Chris Ford built like Jill Scott. Alan, yo ass.
I don't like skinny women. I don't like petite women. I just can't get with.
I've never found nothing appealing about seeing your rib cage. Like, like we fucking. I'm like, hey, yo, C9 fucked up.
I felt like you ever seen that video of the pastor who was hugging who was the Mexican singer and he reached around and grabbed her titty by accident.
oh shit, nah.
It was by accident. Bitch was bony.
And they made it
Not
seem
by
like it was a sexual thing, but you so damn skinny. If I hug you, I reach around and can grab your left titty. You know what I'm saying? Too skinny for me. I can't do it.
Yeah, man.
Funny as hell.
Nah, you know what? The biggest issue with a skinny chick throwing it back is just like you being abused. It's not fun.
Oh, it's not fun at all.
It's not fun at all.
I
It's
couldn't walk for
pelvis
2
rubbing,
days.
bitch. Get off me. Get off me.
I couldn't walk for 2 days messing with a skinny woman. And
What's
and
that one comedian? And like, imagine her throwing it back on you. That don't seem fun at all.
Who?
I can't think of her name. She's skinny as shit though.
It's a few skinny women I just can't rock with. I can't get down. I tried to, and I had like a growing injury.
Yeah, I've
2
never.
days.
I don't know. I never really found someone very petite sexually appealing. That's just me, and I understand. That's
Man,
my
everybody
preference.
got their preference. I've never dated any skinny girl.
Look, I see me and my mama.
know.
We already
Even
knew I was gonna be in a big girl because I remember when I went furniture shopping. My mama was with me, and we was looking at the beds. And the dude was showing me beds, and I'm like, yo, this bed's sturdy. He like, no, you'll be good. And my mama was like, he like fat bitches. Which one can he fuck 2 fat bitches on? The dude was like, shit, I got you right here. I was like, wrap it up. You ain't even got to show me. Let me get the one I can fuck 2 fat bitches on. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm so happy they came out with fat mannequins and shit. It's something about mannequins that I used to be attracted to when I was a kid. And when they came out with
No,
the
don't go
plus
too
size.
far, bro. I've worked in like loss prevention for a very long time, so I saw a lot of weird shit in stores. I used to work at Kmart when they was around.
Who was fucking mannequins at Kmart?
It was this shorty, bro. This kid. It was a kid, bro. And like I was so embarrassed to tell the fucking parents, but I'm like, this nigga need to be on the watch list. You need to know, right? So, hold on, let me
be on the watch list,
bro. Look, cause bro, he was under 10. He was under 10. So I'm like, why are you masturbating under 10 years old, bro? What's going on in your life? So he come in the store, parents looking through the clothes, he dip off to the ladies section, and he's looking at the posters of the ladies and bras, rubbing on the poster where the breasts are, rubbing on himself. My man finishes and rubs it on the poster on the face of the girl and go get back with his parents. I'm like, yo, that's insane. That's insane.
Let's unpack.
Hold on. No. Let me finish before we unpack. So me being security, I'm like, bro, we got to get rid of everything he touched, right? We can't leave that out there. I don't want nobody buy that shit, right? Because he touching the bras and shit too. My boy was having a field day over in the bras. And so I go tell the parents, I'm trying to be real discreet. I'm like, hey, look, I'm a store security. She's like, oh, somebody, we ain't stealing nothing. I'm like, bitch, ain't nobody said y'all stole nothing. Ain't nobody said y'all stole nothing. Your kid was walking around in the bras and he
Touch the shit.
rubbed himself to completion and rubbed it on the poster. And then mama was like, not again, bitch, again?
Wow.
This is not the first time your son has done this? Like, put that nigga on the watch list.
Again.
Put that nigga on the watch list.
But that's how you know at home he probably done heard some shit, heard them in the bedroom.
Something has happened to him.
Or talk to his friend like, yeah, I heard my parents doing some shit. They probably told him.
Nah, bro, before 10, bro, before you figure it out on your own, somebody shows you that shit.
Yeah.
Something happened to little buddy ass.
I agree and disagree, man. Internet is accessible to 3-year-olds. So
No. See, okay. Let me remind you of the time. This was maybe 2010, 2011.
Oh yeah, he's saying some shit.
Yeah, kids. It was adults out here without cell phones.
I thought this happened yesterday.
No.
I'm trying to think like what we was past CompuServe in 2011. We was past all the dial-up shit. We had Wi-Fi. I'm trying to think what sites could he have been scrolling
If he was,
on?
but you had to be on the computer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
dial-up, but you had to be on the computer. Cell phones wasn't. They just starting to crack.
Yeah.
What year was LimeWire?
No,
Oh,
2011.
LimeWire was gone.
That was gone.
Okay, LimeWire was gone.
I'm trying to think what apps or what was on the computer.
No, porn was relevant. You could have
yeah,
typed the shit in.
What websites could you like? Because I'm trying to think. Like,
Pornhub was up and going.
yeah, but you ain't just scrolling and automatically coming across Pornhub.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm thinking Google. He probably Google typed in some shit.
Yeah, he had to. 2011.
Yeah, it
Shit
was
was
Google.
on cell phones because
Oh yeah, for sure. But it wasn't common for kids to have cell phones.
no, they had kids at that point in 2011.
No, it was not. You was an adult. I knew
You wasn't
adults.
searching up porn.
You said what?
On
It's
that
common to
shit,
have a desktop.
That's what I'm saying. So you had a computer at home, so you had to do it at home.
Because nowadays I scroll Twitter for too long and some titties gonna pop.
Oh yeah,
up.
for sure.
Oh, I love that too.
and on Facebook now too, because they posting porn on Facebook.
Yeah, they put it in the comments.
And then they use
Niggas gonna find a way to get the filth.
Oh yeah.
And then they
Gonna
got all
find a way.
they covering up most of the photo, but you know what the
Yeah,
fuck going
when
on.
you see the
Check comments.
when you see the chat comments and you see
And I check them every time.
You see the status of the picture with the smiley face
It can't be
covering
pushed.
her head or whatever.
Wait, you can't be pressing random links on Facebook. You end up with a fucking virus on your phone.
Boy, they gonna take all your money.
You gonna go to sign into your big account. They be like, "Gotcha, bitch."
After I watched Rush Hour 2, I went to go try and find all this Asian porn because once you watch Rush
Yeah.
Hour, them Chinese.
He was like, hold on, G. He had his pick. He had a whole room. Hold on, I gotta see something. Goddamn it.
He was like, I
My
want
computer
you.
caught a virus, man. I was like, man, how the fuck did my computer get a sexually transmitted disease?
That's exactly what it
Oh yeah,
was.
that shit happens, bro.
It's horrible.
That's exactly what it was.
Rush Hour 2, the shit though. Shout out to Chris Tucker.
Oh, for sure. Rush Hour. Was Rush Hour 2 the best Rush Hour?
Yeah. I liked it better than part 1.
You say shout out to big girls who take selfies from the chest up. Hey. But you always know though. If you go on TikTok, right, and you see all her videos is from here up, and you may catch some cleavage. You know that's a big girl.
You gotta look at the fingers.
The fingers too. You got the Vienna sausage fingers, and she only show you like she may give you a little bit of cleavage every so often, but it's always from here up. She a big girl.
You know she big as hell when her profile picture got her kids. and that's it. If it's just her kids.
Funny shaped as hell, right?
You're right. If it's just her kids, you get to clicking through the profile, all you see is kids. That's too big for me.
So do y'all do the same thing that I do? So she built a whole audience off twerking, cleavage, looking good, showing her body off or whatever.
Right.
And then she disappeared for a little bit. And she goes back to the usual thing. But then next you know, out of fucking nowhere, a kid pop up on her shit. immediately unfollow.
Oh.
What I don't do was
Cause I don't listen. Your shit was basically porn. Now you posting kids. I'm not into that. Fuck
Right.
Turning that life around.
No, she's still posting the same.
That's
shit.
weird. That's too weird for me.
You ain't getting no love
That's too
from
weird.
me.
You can't go titty kid titty like.
Bro, listen. I done seen it. Motherfucker just damn near posting like softcore porn on
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And I'm getting every fifth post is her fucking child. Like put that little motherfucker in the room somewhere and twerk that ass.
Like make a separate social media. I ain't trying to
Exactly.
twerk. I love my kids, my family forever. Look at my man, his first birthday, fifth birthday. Twerk.
Hey, now I know when they disappear, they done had a baby. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking unfollow this motherfucker.
Right. just let us know, man.
Shout out to Peoples Hernandez. For
My
that,
boy
man.
Ian, that boy, he know.
Tiger Woods. I like him. Tiger Woods.
That shit crazy. All them kids and
Straight
titties
up,
and
though,
kids.
Right.
Once I found
That
out
ain't-
you
that
got
ain't a
your
good mix.
motherfucking life together, you don't need me no more.
Right.
On the real, we don't want to see
Hey,
this domesticated shit. We don't want to see this Susie homemaker life you living now.
What you mean you got engaged, bitch?
What Corey Oldham say? He got a lot of money and access to poor bitches. Bitches in poverty. That's what he said.
He said, I love bitches in poverty.
What?
He said Walmart cashiers love me. Shout out to Corey Hogan, 5150. I was watching him this morning. That was a pretty funny show. Hey, shout out to people in LA, man. I hope everybody all right.
Hey, for sure. Get y'all some water. No, just play.
Hope everybody all right.
That shit wow.
All right, hold on. Okay, wait. Before we start jumping into topics and shit, introduce yourselves. Let the people know who y'all are. Bobby.
Oh, what up, y'all? Hey, shout out to y'all for having me. I'm Bobby Wright, stand-up comedian, writer, smacked in your face, entrepreneur, just a bad motherfucker all around. And that's it. And that's all.
That nigga gave the dopest intro. Smooth as hell. Yo, I'm Bobby Wright, and you know, bitches love me because I'm big.
Walmart
like a teddy bear.
cashiers love me. But I'm married now.
I'm married now.
So I shop at Target.
Early in the morning, too. You can't shop midday.
This nigga hell.
You got to shop early with the old ladies, with Geraldine.
I'm up early with the old walkers. You know?
Oh, yeah, they exercising.
Yeah, be walking around.
Yeah. You just walking. And you doing
Boy, with the weights from the shelf, they put them in.
Yo, chill, man. My grandma was one of them old people walking around
Have you
River
ever done
Oaks.
that? Have you ever done that?
No.
I've worked out in the aisle before.
I'm not working out nowhere.
He said I thought Bobby was about to say jive turkey.
Yo, Alan, man.
Yo, listen up,
Alan,
cool
call in
breeze.
so I can snap on your ass.
You got the number, Alan? Call.
You built like a blunt-looking motherfucker.
Damn.
Hey, don't get Alan started, because he will not let up on your ass. You know?
We're not going to post Alan's comments. Block him, please. Block Alan. Hey, this is my homeboy, Rob Mayfield. He don't want to do his intro.
I was about to do my intro. Your shit was just smooth as hell. I was trying to figure out how to top that. Like, yeah, what's going on? I'm light skinned with curly hair. Nah, that shit
Was it party line?
That shit wasn't finna work for me. But I'm Rob Mayfield, Navy veteran, stand-up comedian, actor. You know, even though I did extra scenes somewhere, I'm an actor now. If you're in the movie, you're an actor.
Facts.
That's how I see that. Podcasters just out here just trying to make my dreams come true.
Yeah, we'll make sure we tag, they socials and stuff. Make sure y'all follow, man. They both funny as
You
fuck.
should have said jive turkey.
Nah, they both funny as fuck. They my homies. That's why they up in here. So we mentioned the fires in Cali, which y'all believe in the conspiracy behind that though?
No.
I believe
I
it's true.
heard
Except
one
the fire.
earlier.
What'd you hear out?
What's the theory I heard? I heard that they did, like, the government or the man or whoever the fuck did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, man.
Because they trying to rebuild California for 2028 to be like a smart city. Like a electronic.
Got to clear land. Yeah.
Like a smart city for California. So,
Bro, is it me
it
though?
was-
But every other year the shit's on fire.
The problem with that is the whole fucking state not on fire, just certain parts right
just
now.
Hollywood.
It's a large portion, but you talking about the whole California, the whole state, they trying to turn into a smart city?
I don't know.
First of all,
saying,
what you said don't go together. You just said a smart city, but the whole state. No, they just need a certain area.
He said California. He said California.
Yeah, the governor's in on it.
Yeah, like I think because soon as people, from what I heard, as soon as people shit got burnt up and fucked up, it was already millionaires offering people money for their land.
Crazy.
So that's what I heard.
So I would believe a lot of these conspiracies if they connected them to the insurance companies. Right, but a lot of the conspiracies I'm seeing, they not connecting them to the
everybody
to the
not
insurance
in
companies.
on it
No,
though.
but I'm saying, what was it? Farmers market dropped 1,600 people off their insurance in July. That's months before the fire even happened. So, motherfucker got to give me a plausible conspiracy, and I believe that shit.
I just think it's the timing. You know, this isn't a wildfire time. Like normally wildfires happen at a different part of the year.
that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they usually happen like summertime area because
it's a little colder there now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't normally happen. They did say it's arson. They did say some people didn't.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm getting at. My thing is, bro, how many and that the areas where the fires are happening has expanded over the past 10 years, but they got less firefighters now. They haven't been hiring no new firefighters. They actually have been people have been retiring without them replacing them. So it's like I think they said they lost 17% of the workforce, but the city has grown like 32%. So it's like, how the fuck is the city growing? Yeah. Y'all ain't putting more fire departments out there.
And I think the conversation really should be like, hey, climate change looking real fucking real right now because you got weird weather in California, but then if you look on the internet right now, them motherfuckers in Atlanta going crazy about
the little dusting they got.
Yeah, we call it a dusting, but they have
they shut the city down.
They will do that in the South. When I was stationed in Texas,
but they got more than usual. It wasn't just a dusting this time. They got shit in fucking Kentucky. They usually don't get shit in Kentucky.
Motherfuckers down in Alabama got shit.
About the snow.
Yeah. They got an unusual amount of snow.
Yeah, Georgia.
Yeah, man.
And I seen one dude. He in a sled holding on to a string while somebody driving in the truck. Dogs come out of nowhere, start chasing the man while he sledding in the street. When I tell you, they don't know how to act with snow. We used to this shit.
Used to this. It's normal.
Have you ever seen it rain in Vegas?
But I will say, Chicago, we need to take note, and they know how to have fun with snow.
We already done that. That's the thing.
Yeah,
what you said?
No,
it's just like rain in Vegas. When it rain in Vegas, they don't.
They shut shit down.
It's 3-car accidents.
Man,
it's just drizzle.
The hydroplane was a myth.
But it's just a weird start to 2025 altogether. I just think it's just I would have preferred last year. Cat Williams kicked off 2024, and all we did for 3 months was try and figure out who stole whose jokes.
Exactly. That shit was great. What a time to be alive.
Dealing with world catastrophes and shit. I wasn't ready for this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, you gonna have fun until it ain't fun, shit.
Right.
I don't know. I think with the fires, bro, I hope everybody get out safe. But for it to be mansions is like a little crazy. And then, like you said, as soon as people's houses catch on fire, there was millionaires offering to buy it.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, my house is not even fully engulfed, bro. The siding is melted, and you want to buy it.
They want that land.
They want that land,
bro.
They
want the land, bro.
So it's cheap to build the house, but getting that land is real.
Yeah. This shit crazy.
And I'm sure it's Elon Musk that was making that offer.
He don't want to be in California. He hate California.
It's wild.
He want to be on another planet.
It's wild because like regular people that's not in Hollywood or not rich, they don't give a fuck about these celebrity houses.
Yeah, no.
That shit crazy
when
though.
They be
like
such and such rich person house caught on fire, they be like, nigga, you can buy another one.
He's at his other mansion on the East Coast.
But that's not for everybody though. Everybody ain't balling. Like if you think about it, your life is in your house. Just because they rich, that don't mean they didn't lose shit. They still lost,
for sure.
Like pictures and memorabilia.
Bunch of sentimental shit.
But motherfuckers in the comments like, yo, nigga, fuck your house, you a millionaire. And like Janae Aiko, she lost her crib, her shit burned down to the ground. She was like, I don't have money like that. So just because I'm rich, that don't mean I didn't lose shit. She's like, I'm not balling. I don't have Paris Hilton money. I still gotta hustle and get a crib.
She's doing concerts.
I gotta get back on the road and do it.
Janae Aiko, that's the one that have sex with women? Or was that the other one?
No, that's the one that's with Big Sean.
Big Sean,
Yeah, she
yeah.
with Big Sean.
Who's the one that showed her nipples at the white with the white T-shirt?
Janelle
Was that Janelle Monáe?
Janelle Monáe, I believe it is.
Man, as soon as you
She
said
most
that,
recently
man,
started.
titties.
Is that her name, Janelle Monáe?
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought it was
The chick who used to have the fucking weird hair.
Yeah,
was
she like
Elvis.
non-binary, so she don't give a fuck about showing her
Hey,
titties.
Janelle Monáe fine this shit though.
But I think
Janelle.
I think what
Yeah.
people do is, and I put it on my Facebook page, is poor people gotta stop wishing for misery to happen to richer people,
Yeah, for sure.
and it's been happening too long.
I mean, it ain't gonna do you no good. The fuck? Like,
No good whatsoever.
That's what I'm saying. Like these people still lost shit. Like they low key homeless.
Exactly.
Even though they rich, they don't have shit.
And in all seriousness, my wife's parents, they live in Victorville, like California, which is an hour the opposite direction of where the winds is blowing. If the wind blew a different direction,
Oh, if it
they
turn
would-
around, yeah, they shit in trouble.
So when I see people posting all of this, burn, 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 ha, ha, ha. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
man, I'll
weird.
beat
That's
your
weird
ass.
shit.
weird.
That's weird shit. Just because
weird.
it's a big ass house, don't mean they got access. Some people had to leave their house just to be in their car. They ain't got nowhere else to fucking go. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah,
That,
I mean,
that shit weird.
that's just like the Luigi Michael shot buddy.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't celebrate dude death, but same thing with the LA when people celebrate these. I understand the sentiment behind it, but it's just like I can't celebrate it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not celebrating nobody's death.
No,
But
I'm saying it's the difference.
what
between
does
the
death
haves and the
represent? I
have-nots.
get that.
Right.
What the dude death represent? I get that. People houses burning. I don't understand that.
So I think it's just like the haves and the have not. They
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They see people who the perception is they have abundance, and they like, well, they'll be all right.
Then they got
We the motherfuckers who need the real help. Why we talk about that? Because it's a lot of people pointing out the celebrities who lost their house instead of the regular folk. But you know,
I had just seen the one girl, Drea.
that?
Drea, I don't know, man. She fucked some celebrities. But she had posted like pretty much an ad for air purifier because she's in Cali. And she's like, oh, the air is shit. And a lot of people were saying like the posting was deaf on what's really going on. And like
It was
I don't
tone deaf.
yeah, I don't agree with that though. Like the people who are still living in those areas, the air quality is fucked up.
Yeah, you got
And
shit.
you do need an air purifier. So
air purifier ain't gonna do much of shit though.
no, the one they was saying like for the room, wherever room you in, it'll help. And they go, you go put the shit outside and save it.
I was in a small house.
I know,
fight,
right?
And I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, which explains why my hands.
Like
are
smoking
just-
inhalation.
And it was just some French fries. I was making some French fries.
No, I'm saying like you had smoking inhalation.
It was just after I got out of the hospital 3 weeks later,
Yeah.
I still smelled
Smoking the house.
smoke in the house.
That's crazy.
So that was a small house fight.
Right.
Picture a whole motherfucking county.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so like a lot of people saying it was tone deaf. I don't agree. The
motherfuckers.
motherfucker like, oh, you really care? You give it out for free? Ain't shit free.
Ain't shit
free,
free.
Ain't shit
And
free.
then you got to
Free.
think about a lot of these celebrities. They really don't have it like that, especially like NBA players.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Oh,
Them niggas be
man,
burning.
they living
through-
paycheck to paycheck.
They living in paycheck. They burning shit down. So if they house burned down, they assed out. They probably living with their agent right now.
Talk about the agent.
They probably living with their agent right now.
Oh,
Like, shit.
Taraji's okay.
Taraji, you okay, baby? Hey,
we
Blinky, you okay?
we ain't heard from you.
You know, last year Taraji was talking about some she ain't had that bread. So
Yeah, man, black actors wasn't getting paid like that.
that's
Like
just
Viola Davis had a whole fucking interview how everybody was comparing her to like Meryl Streep and all these.
Wait, I only want to know what happened with the fries because he can't cook
Oh,
fries
that's
neither.
hilarious.
So on the topic of, so the perception is they got abundance, and I understand that that's just a perception, but they have more. I think a lot of times these celebrities, they live beyond their means. That's why I'm on the side of I don't have a lot of sympathy in certain situations for celebrities, because if you made 1.2 million on one project, right? And let's say you should know that your next project isn't guaranteed, so that 1.2 needs to be budgeted for your until your next big gig.
Right, but a lot of people.
Wait, so if you have one, for me to make 1.2, that's a few years of saving up.
Right.
More than that, I'm saying way more than that.
Right.
Because I got bills on a monthly.
Right, we talking about 1.2 in the bank just sitting there.
If you got 1.2, you paid your taxes, you have an abundance of money, more than I make what? Let's say I make $47,000 a year.
Okay.
You just made 1.2 million after taxes maybe is 530,000. You have enough money to, at the very least, live a cushier life than I do.
Right.
In a
So
sense.
I don't want to hear them say they live paycheck to paycheck when that big check that you just got, you can stretch that, or because it's a grind. I understand they grinding hard to get that next 1.2 million, but don't sit here and tell me that you getting underpaid and you just bought a $2.9 million mansions, because that's what.
Just time out. I think you're taking this just a step too far. I do. You saying just because they making 1.2 million, they got this mansion, they can't complain.
And I'm just throwing a number out there though.
Right, but you saying they can't complain about being underpaid?
No. I'm not underpaid, but in a case,
You saying they can't complain about being in a dire situation.
Because when what Taraji said was she was whining and crying in that interview.
Yeah.
But again, if there's a report that comes out and said, well, you whining and crying on this show about being underpaid, but you just bought $1 million fucking mansion, are you really underpaid?
I mean,
yeah, to her.
First of all, $1 million house ain't shit.
Yeah, especially if you live
That's
in
in Orland. You can find $1 million house in Orland.
But I'm saying it was a bigger than $1 million.
I understand, but like she didn't just drop $1 million and buy that house outright.
And I know some context missing though too.
The house cost. I mean, she's paying a mortgage on that bitch.
But, and I know some context missing as far as like how much she got paid compared to other people. Because but
to me that was the overlaying issue there.
Right.
It wasn't I'm not as rich as y'all really think I am, which is probably right.
But when I'm trying to remember when it was further information was pointed out, she wasn't necessarily underpaid in that particular project.
This was for the Color Purple?
No. It was a more recent project that I think
Is
that
it
they were talking about.
the NASA movie?
I'm trying to. I'm gonna have to look that.
Because I know Taraji, she did some pretty good movies.
Yeah,
back
she
in
did
back.
some shit. Yeah,
But
so I guess I could take it. I could pull it back a little bit then and say, when these celebrities get on here and they say they underpaid, I need further context of how much you got paid compared to your co-stars
for the project,
for that particular project. Because if you're gonna get on there and say you.
I don't want to play devil's advocate against this, Curtis, because I agree and disagree with you. I just think that with Taraji's situation, what she was explaining was how many people she had to pay once she got paid. So she has to pay her agent.
Yeah.
She has to pay a manager. She has to pay other parts of her staff.
Right. We see the check she cleared, but not her expenses just off top for getting that check.
Right.
And then once you compare her, she's a box office draw. If I see Taraji's in a movie, I want to see it.
Yeah, you put her name on the poster.
You know, and I mean,
that's why I said I pull back then and I say compared to what her co-workers got paid, is she truly underpaid? I don't know. That was my mistake. My bad, Taraji.
Taraji is she's a household name. She was on Empire, and fuck you, Jussie.
But okay, let me. Is she a household name or a black household name?
I think she's a household name now.
I think she's in the middle.
You think so?
I think she's in the middle. I think Taraji is in.
I could agree with the middle.
7 out of 10 white people agree with you. Rob.
Yeah. I think she's in the middle. Like
shit, 6 out of 10.
Because I think she's done enough body of work and put her face out there.
Yeah.
To where a certain amount of mainstream media, like white people, know her.
Right.
As far as like doing
Cookie. When she became Cookie. Now I ain't talking about Baby Boy.
Yeah, when she became Cookie, because she was on
became
Fox.
a household name.
Fox is a mainstream network, so I think her playing Cookie put her face further out there, and then doing the remake of Color Purple, and then hosting these big award shows and just putting her face out there.
Right.
So I think she's in the middle.
Whatever she's asking for, she deserves it. That's all I'm saying.
That's never the question. I think she has the acting ability of whoever, right? But we talked about this before on this podcast where we go, if you know your worth, why are you accepting lesser roles? But then again, if you don't accept these lesser roles, it's 15,000 other people
Yeah.
willing to do it for a pack of noodles.
Yeah.
Hey,
We seen it in the Hollywood show.
With no seasoning.
yeah, we saw Hollywood
With no
show.
seasoning. They'll do it.
With no seasoning.
Hey,
But if I'm Hollywood exec and I say I'm gonna pay you, let's say $20 million for a role, your bills are not my business.
Yeah,
So
100%.
you got to pay all these other people, your agent, your assistant. I don't give a fuck.
Are you negotiating?
But that's what that's one of the things where it's just like, if I'm a Hollywood exec, what you negotiate, and you know who you got to pay after I pay you.
Right.
You should negotiate something better. Now, should they need to go to they what's it called, the Actors Union?
Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah, they need to go to the Screenwriters Guild and say, okay, y'all, we need to come together and make these Hollywood execs and these big companies be more transparent when they come to paying us. When people start signing on, at least to the people who are already a part of the project, we all need to know who get paid what at that point.
Yeah.
Be transparent on our with our money, because if you paying this dude who knew $5 million more than me, and I'm the big name in this shit, and now we need to look at why he getting paid $5 million more than me.
Right.
I'm the big name in this.
Right.
That's
You telling me I'm the star, the sole star? He can pay more? Yeah. No.
Fam blamed it on systemic racism. Jeremy Hunsu, the African actor, the Amistad dude, he was like, he been in the game 30 years
For sure.
and still feel he being underpaid.
Yeah, but
he said he was struggling.
Yeah, he did.
said he's
He
struggling.
did. You right.
But-
He did
but
say he
let's
was
be
struggling.
honest,
I'm
though.
going back to poor financial management. Because you've
that
been in this
too.
shit for 30 years.
My thing is, 30 years, what projects has he led?
He didn't have.
He's a great 2 or 3.
Yeah, he's a great.
You was never number one, bro. I can't think of one movie.
But I'm still seeing people who don't lead these projects still being paid millions of dollars. Is he not being paid millions?
He's getting paid millions.
But what has he been in recently?
I don't know.
Shit.
But we talking about workers, man. I got to give a shout out. And Chris Forte, man, shout out to Chris Forte. He just put Tyler Perry name in the comment. Shout out to Tyler Perry. Shout out to 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You know, you get entities like this that's going to pay people what they're worth and get people from the gutter to the penthouse.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But as long as you're just a worker, you're only good as your last movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So unless you got liquid money coming in, you need to be smarter with your shit.
If you took that deal where you got everything up top and nothing from the box office, that once that project is over, you're done.
Like Lil Rel's deal with Get Out, I think Lil Rel's deal with Get Out is what got him.
I don't know the details.
He got a back end deal.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, right.
So
Like, no, don't pay me all up top. I'm living comfortably right now. I'm gonna go ahead, act my ass off, and we'll see what it do in the box office.
Right.
That's trusting the project.
Right. Yeah.
Right. But a lot of actors don't do that. They're like, no. Give me my 2-3 mil up top, and whatever happens. This shit flop, I got my 2 mil. But yeah, it's a risk either way. But Lorel lived in his means.
right.
Yeah.
So he can't live beyond his means because the money didn't even come in yet. We got to see how this shit shake out.
Can't spend it
Right.
before you get it.
There you go.
Can't
Right.
spend it before you get it. And also to use 50 Cent as another example, you know, he bought
Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
Was it Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield's house?
He
It
brought
was
Mike Tyson.
So he bought
He
that
bought
house.
Mike Tyson
and
house in Connecticut.
huge ass house. And 50 realized this is way more than he needs.
Right.
He just wanted to see what it felt like.
Uh-huh.
And he downsized back to an apartment, an affordable apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And you see 50 guy train smoke.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And he looks cheap.
Think about a house in the middle of New York. That's that's saying some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
50 got a project in Chicago, I heard.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
1 unit.
Yeah. The whole floor. Now.
With us
Yes,
being
we're taking over the car.
right, with us being a small independent version of those big Hollywood companies, I'm big on talent, just not being talented. Y'all got to be business minded. How can I structure this deal where I'm more involved than just showing up and acting?
Yeah, like Jason Weaver mama did for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Make
for
sure
the
he
Lion
got
King?
paid for
Yes.
life. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all never play that goddamn song, He Get Paid.
Yeah, man.
What is you talking about? I don't know. See, people, I don't know.
And that's the thing. Like, people like him, like Jason Weaver, we be like, oh, he ain't in the spotlight. My man is living comfortably.
Yeah.
Like, people like him
And he's
that
from Chicago.
And he's from the go. So people like him who started off as kid actors and then they be like, oh, he fell off, he broke. No, man, his mama set him up nicely.
For the rest
And
of his life.
he on the shot.
Right.
So
and could still, walk in any room and probably take any job that he fucking wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
like
a
I said,
necessity.
it's
He
about
ain't out there.
business.
Yeah. He ain't out there probably
And he was little Michael Jackson.
killing it, bro.
That right there solidified everything, bro. That playing that role, that's iconic. Like, he's gonna be good forever.
I think at the very least, if you've been doing something for 30 years and you've been bringing in well beyond regular checks like me, 47,000 a year, versus, let's say, on a bad day, on a bad movie, he can make still 200,000.
Yeah.
I think after 30 years in regular checks at one point, maybe he not getting regular checks now. I think at some point you have to say, I got all this money, I need to not just fuck it over. And
Bro, you got 30 years in the game. How are you not a coach somewhere getting paid?
well,
Every actor needs acting coaches. How are you?
Something.
So I don't. The financial literacy part is sometimes a tough ask for a lot of people.
Why though?
Including me.
Why?
Because honestly, bro, let's be honest, the internet really just opened up where you can find anything. Where kind of now you really have no excuse.
But for them, it's no excuse though.
For you really have no excuse for not knowing some shit that you could have known. You could have heard it here. You could have heard it from one of your homies. You could have heard it from somebody else who's been there, done that. There's so many people doing interviews, telling you all this shit where you can grab just a glimpse and then go on the internet and continue to learn and figure out some shit.
You saying the pivot. They don't pivot.
Yeah. So, but let's be honest, 30 years ago, it wasn't there. You had that one dude who was on the set who knew money.
But they have access to information that maybe
not all the time. Not all the time is good. Not all the time is good access.
Yeah.
That one shiesty motherfucker who know money is gonna tell you shit that only benefit him. Yeah. Like, nah, take that money up top. I get my 3% from you.
Everybody ain't Ice Cube.
Right.
This shit ain't gonna be shit.
You talking about over 30 years of him being able to not only he has the money to afford a great CPA.
And again, we're speaking on what we don't know. We don't know whatever.
We don't know what the inner workings
something
are.
could have happened.
Honestly, I don't know what CPA is. I'm over here looking at television.
What up?
Doesn't have a CPA. I don't know what the fuck a CPA is.
Like we've been talking about, it's just being business savvy. Like, cause like Jaleel White is set for life.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Jaleel White, everybody was like, oh, he fell off or what? No, that man set, bro. Being Steve Urkel for those years, and then
not even just that, Sonic,
right? Then being Sonic, which I didn't understand why they didn't pick him to play the voice of these movies that came out. I'm like, this nigga is Sonic, and y'all didn't.
Maybe they asked. Maybe he didn't want to.
Like, y'all didn't pick. Y'all didn't pick Sonic to play Sonic. Like, that shit didn't make sense to me, bro.
Jaleel White, why your voice so young, nigga?
Because his eyes so big.
Big eyes, little voice.
Big eyes, little voice.
That's his Indian name. Jaleel White. We will call him Big Eyes, Little Voice.
That's what you gotta do, though.
We had touched on like people housing and stuff. What y'all think about the housing crisis in New York?
I don't know nothing about it.
I don't know.
How is like $5,000 to rent a closet?
Yeah,
that's a crisis. I thought it was just a normal thing over there.
I bet.
Who the fuck can afford $5,000 for a closet?
They can't.
Bro, they sharing a bathroom on a single floor with 5 units. One bathroom for the whole floor.
It's money that we don't
understand. But it's been that bad though, because I remember years ago. I want to say at least 3 or 4 years ago, I seen a video on YouTube where it was like 4 people in one apartment. Each one of them was paying, I want to say upwards of like $1,500 each.
Crazy.
And their apartment was literally like you take your apartment.
Yeah.
And
my condo,
your condo. my bad. This is a condo, y'all. But take your condo and the condo over there. But they was paying $1,500 for maybe like 4 bedroom, 1 bath, 1 kitchen. Yeah. And I'm like, $1,500 a month each? God damn.
That's wild.
But sometimes when it comes to renting or buying property, it's a lot of what do you have access to? And that's a big import state. New York, there's so much money being made in New York. But if you don't know how to get that shit, you might as well move.
But my thing is, like, us being from Chicago, we can maneuver Chicago, right? How the natives of New York can't maneuver in New York? That's like, to me, that's questioning the validity of.
Now you've been there, right?
Yeah.
You've been in New York.
I've been in New York.
You and Steve with them.
Me, Steve, and Chris Ford. Yeah.
Yeah. Does it look like it should cost that much when you went there?
Absolutely not. Everything's bunched up on top of each other.
Yeah.
Bro, there's like how we got gangways here, bro. Ain't none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything is literally right next to each other. We did see a homeless dude with a Tempur-Pedic mattress. How the fuck you got a king size Tempur-Pedic mattress on the side of this goddamn road? Like
Donation up there. That's the only two. Donation
how
up
much
there.
do they charge the homeless people to rent those boxes?
I don't know, bro. I'm guessing at least 2,000.
Damn, so that's crazy.
So a homeless box in New York is $2,000 a month.
Yeah. That's for one with only like one entry port. But no, but like. No, it does in certain areas, bro. Like, God damn.
Then
So
it looked dirty as hell too. Like when I ain't never
It's
been to
because
New
it's so
York.
many people.
It like they got trash bags on the curb and
They
shit.
just got their first trash can last year, the end of last year.
That shit looked terrible. I was like, I'm not paying more than fucking.
Bro, they rats are citizens.
Coming
Yeah, man, they rats
to
big as shit.
I seen a video of a dude riding a rat.
Bro, I saw a rat wait at the train station, got on the train, waited 2 stops and got off. I was like, where the fuck this rat going?
That's crazy.
It didn't bother nobody. It sat at the door, like to the side, like out the way and shit. And like the door is open for it to get off. He waited for people to start moving and went on his way.
Was it cold that day?
No, we was out there. It was fairly warm. This motherfucker going to see his bitch.
That ain't gonna last. Most New Yorkers are moving to Florida. The way Florida operates, I don't think New Yorkers are really ready for that shit.
They not.
In what way?
As far as like, Florida is country.
Yeah.
People may not associate Florida with being country, but they country. That gator shit, them guns, the fact that the way
I tell you, you got one iguana and I'm out of there.
the way they operate with like the way they talking to each other. Like, you get aggressive out there on Florida, I fear for my life, bang.
Stand my ground.
I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah, man, they don't play that shit. I
They ain't
live.
playing
Ain't that
none
when
of that
Trayvon
shit.
got killed?
In Florida?
Yeah,
That was
Yeah,
Florida?
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with Florida.
yeah, man. I lived in Florida for 7 years. The shit is different. I was in Jacksonville, Florida, man.
All right, Duval. Okay.
Yeah, Duval, 904. I was in the 904.
You know what the biggest question with New York is for me? If the landlords are charging $900 for a room, for a closet, right?
Ain't nothing 900, nothing nowhere.
But, well, okay.
no,
1,500 for a closet. For as big as your kitchen, they can get
got a
something
mattress, a sink,
right.
and you got to go in the hallway for the bathroom.
So my thing is,
I'm dead ass.
I heard about it.
the best question to ask, in my opinion, is okay, if he got 6 units that he charging that much for, how much is his mortgage, the taxes for?
Right, yeah.
Because now you like, damn, you charging so much for this place, but is it necessary?
Is the property value that much? Is that mortgage that
Is
much?
it-
Or
is
you
it-
just
is
greedy?
Is your mortgage that much? Is your insurance that much a month that you need to charge $1,500 for a fucking closet? If that's the case, then that's a bigger problem.
I got a homeboy that stayed out in New York, and every month he had to fall down the steps to avoid paying his rent. My boy Stu. Every time his rent was due, he would fall down the steps on purpose and act like he was hurt. Man, shout out to Stu, man.
Hey, you on the phone? Yeah, Bobby. It's the first. Yeah. Now let me call.
Your wrist due, motherfucker.
Your wrist due, motherfucker.
Your wrist don't try that dying in the hallway shit neither.
Shout out to Stu.
Yeah, nah, bro.
He said it fucked up what they did to that dog.
Coming to America made me not want to ever go to New York.
Yeah, I went to New York. I just hung out in Times Square. That's it.
Times Square ain't shit, bro. It's a walking ad. That's all it is. It ain't
I
shit.
just hung out in that area. I didn't like. I wasn't
So
in
we stayed in the
neighborhood or no
uppity
shit.
area. We stayed in the Soho, right? Because we're visitors. I'm not staying in the gutter. The fuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Run into some Crips or some shit. Nobody want to do
But
that.
but we we did comedy. None of it was in the hood. I ain't gonna lie. None of it was in the hood.
Oh, that's funny. I just buy my suits off the rack.
Yeah, none of the areas we went to was in the hood. Let's be honest. If you're not from there, don't go there. I am a firm believer in that
Yeah.
shit.
Why would I'm from the hood? Why I live currently in the
I'm
hood.
not going to somebody else's hood.
I'm not going to your hood. I'm sorry.
And like a few dudes, it was one time we was somewhere, and the dude was like, "Man, no, come out to Harlem with us." I was like, nigga, I thought this was Harlem. No, we thought the real Harlem. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. It's a hard not life, my boy.
I ain't got no reason to be there. Fuck you talking about?
Will, how beneficial was it to your comedy journey? Was it to be out in New York? Because
I think every comic needs to do a good 3-4 days in New York. The hustle of New York comedy is unmatched. Completely unmatched. The whole hustle thing of doing 4 to 5, like you've heard comics do interviews. I was doing 4 or 5 mics a night, and I go, bitch, impossible. And
that's what y'all was on when y'all was out there.
It's easy. It's easy.
Did you go to the cellar?
You go next door, huh?
Bro, literally. So over in the Greenwich area, where that's what the cellar, and bro, the comedy scene is insane because it's a club right here, club right here, club right here, club right here, club right there, club right there, a mic right here, mic right here, all accessibly walking distance. That's one area. There's another area, club right here, mic right here, club right here, mic right here, club right here, and walking, and club right here, mic right here, club right here. And then like the transit system is crazy. You get anywhere in the fucking city with ease.
With the rat.
Yeah, with the rat. But they courteous, G. They don't fuck with you unless you fuck with them. They don't step on their Tims.
Rats with Tims is the name of this podcast.
Don't step on their butters. You know, like
For real.
But like it is literally unmatched the hustle you can put on in New York.
So as far as, because I know, Rob, you had just put up a post in regards to getting into other states, doing comedy in other states, things like that. How did your brand of comedy resonate with the audience in New York?
Being from Chicago, we get love everywhere.
Yeah?
Facts.
It don't matter.
I've heard that.
It does not matter. You know, shout out to all the OGs, everybody that came out of Chicago who has put Chicago on a pedestal. You tell anybody you're from Chicago as a comic is love.
Yeah.
And they expect you to be good, right? Not one of them hood comedy club, you know what I'm saying? Not Francis expect you to be good on some you're
You try Francis before?
I've never been to Francis.
Oh my God, boy, that is.
But I know what goes on.
I'm so glad I'm a slick cat, and I got 9 lives because I killed myself that night. Francis.
I've never been, but I know what goes on there.
You say New York show hella love for Chicago.
Everywhere, not just New York. Every place I've been as a comic so far, you tell them you from Chicago, it's instant love, instant respect. Like they don't even quite. I've watched other people from other places. Oh, you're from so and so. Oh, and they do that G check. Do you know this person? Do you know that person? You know you don't know them. You show you a comic type shit. They don't do that for the Chicagoans. They go, oh, you from Chicago? Oh, well, you from Southside? Oh, okay, cool. How long you been to right? Regular comic shit. But you see somebody? Oh, you from Indianapolis? Oh, you know so and so? Oh, you know so? Oh, you don't know them?
They ain't putting
who you know then? If you don't know what, yeah. So I mean, we did get checked in L.A.
Y'all been making moves.
Man, you gotta expand yourself, bro.
Yeah,
you know, to your point, you know, you try to get out, bro. Save the bread, take a trip, and just hit the mics, bro. So many forums and group pages for every area where there's comedy, man. Just hit them up. Hey,
so that answers your question.
Yeah. I got a lot of feedback on that post. I mean,
for sure, and none of it was wrong. And it was like, bro, you got to. Anybody bring you nowhere.
Ain't nobody finna bring you nowhere.
and I don't think you expected that, but ain't nobody,
I was just looking for help.
Ain't nobody bring, bro. Hit up them pages. If you go drive to the area, let them know about a month in advance when you're trying to plan this trip.
There was a crooked ass doorman out there.
Ho.
Chris was like crooked ass doorman.
Oh, yes. Fucking, I think his name was Levi or some shit.
Not Levi.
Not
Levi. Ronnie Wade know this man because, you know, Ronnie Wade was out there. And I guess Ronnie Ray and them, they came up together. So, bro, we get to the Comedy Store. One of the guys we know, one of the guys Steve knows, so I'm going to get y'all to the Comedy Store, whatever, right? So we're going to, I think it was a Tuesday or some shit. So we get up in there, and he knew the dude, the doorman knew the dude. He's like, are you good? Come on. We following behind him, and he tried more than that. His ass, and so he like, I don't know y'all. He's like, fuck, we with him. Like, fuck, you just letting me. He's like, yeah, but I don't know y'all. I was like, all right, so what's the deal? What do you? He's like, where y'all from? You from Chicago? Oh yeah, you know, so. Like, yeah. You know, so yeah. Oh, you know Ronnie? I'm like, yeah, I was just on his show. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, all right, it's gonna be $75. For who?
$70.
Wow.
My man just walked in for free.
Was that a Groupon?
It was a bullshit because it was $20 to get in the bitch. Like, and so we was like, the fuck? What are you talking about?
So he tried to swindle.
So he was like, come on, man, y'all from Chicago, man. Let me get like 75. I'm like, man, I'll walk the fuck out of here right now.
So he thought since you was from Chicago, you had that bread.
He thought you finna come off on some shit. When it's just a regular show, bro. I'm not paying you extra to sit nowhere extra. Right. And so I'm like, bro, I'll walk out of here right now. Get the fuck out of here. Like, right. I'm not from here. Yeah. I don't need Comedy Store right now. I would love to be there. Don't get me wrong. Right. I don't need Comedy Store the fuck right now just to see. I mean, I'm not performing. We just trying to get in the fucking building. And yeah, talking about Shucky Ducky. quack. So we like, nah, I ain't got shit for you, bro. He's like, damn, all right. 20 each. No, bro, I'm not paying you shit. So me being funny, I'm like, man, I got $1. He was like, all right, took $1 from each one of us, G. I'm like, this crackhead ass shit. So
hold on.
They I guess they feel like
hustle, they gotta get broke off some way. That was him trying to get us to pay our dues to get in that bitch.
$75
to
$1.
He just wanted something from us.
What in the trading places is going on here?
Bro, it was so we get in there and he sit us like in the comic section, like whatever, right? It's a 2-drink minimum and 8 drinks.
And it's LA at the Comedy Store.
Yeah. Expensive as fuck. We got our 2 drinks about $90.
Damn.
That's 6 drinks. About $90-something.
And this was E&J y'all got.
I don't know. It was bottom shelf because I wasn't paying top just to sit there. Right. Kevin Simpson was that damn fool.
Oh man.
I know he don't know me type shit, but
funny as shit.
He was funny as hell. We saw Slick Johnson. Black Jesus.
Black Jesus. Okay.
He was in there. We saw some Russian bitch who told some jokes and then did a rap song. We was like, oh, fuck that was.
Was she on Orange is the New Black?
No, it was just some Russian bitch.
Every time I hear Russian bitch, I think of Orange is the New Black.
And so, we get out of there, whatever. And the dude name was Levi. I'm like, all right, Levi, I'm gonna talk to Ronnie Ray when I get back. And Ronnie Ray sent me an old picture of them two. And I'm like, yeah, no, this motherfucker trying to hold us up. He's like, Levi always got to hustle. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Like,
that's almost like the parking attendants in Chicago.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. He tried to hustle us at the fucking door. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's good that you're getting around, though, Will. That's dope,
you got you. You got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in yourself. Flights are not expensive. You can get you a cheap Airbnb. You can find you a decent hotel. Yeah, you gotta hustle. And like, I'm the wrong person to say go hustle because I live here and I ain't been to a mic all fucking week. Like,
it's cool, but like,
I'm still writing and I'm still getting booked. So it's like, for me, it's a little strange. I'm like, damn, I should be doing more. And I think I have that imposter syndrome of when people ask me to do shows. I'm like, man, there's people out here hustling, hitting mic, and you ask me to do your show. And I understand, like, okay, I'm funny, but it's like, man, sometimes I feel like I didn't earn it. And it's like, let me quit playing.
Well, you don't consider yourself an open mic comic anymore.
Absolutely not.
It's open mic.
I don't think any one of us.
No, absolutely not. But you still, especially in Chicago, you still have to go to Chicago, hit that North Side scene. They don't know us. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you still got to go interact with those.
And the funny part is they do. Like, once you pull up and they be like, oh my God.
Yeah, you're right.
They do.
You're right.
Oh, come on here. Oh my God.
Yo, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I just kept on wanting to impersonate white people. Go ahead.
What gets me about the Chicago comedy scene is how visible the divide is.
Oh yeah, it's a clear line. But that's Chicago.
North Side and South Side comedy is crazy to me because like you would go to a South Side room or whatever, and like they don't know no North Side comics yet.
No, G, they don't exist.
We go to the North Side, like we go to Lincoln Live, we go to the Laugh Factory, we go to all these North Side
independent shows,
and we know these people,
right?
And we try to bring, but like people don't like to get out of their comfort zone and leave out of their area because.
Man, I don't blame the North Side of shit. They hear so much bad shit about South Side, like.
But they going to a fucking open mic. They not going to O Block.
But that's not how they see it, and I know that's not how they see it. They think all the South Side is O Block.
Yeah. Plus on top of that though, like I just gotta keep it real, man. On the South Side, black comedy, open mics is brutal. If you don't do a good job, they about to
everything in the Coliseum. Why everything got to be the Coliseum?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like
why everything is
it do prepare
everyone?
you. It
Prepare you for what?
It
G?
prepares you for the.
This ain't the
for
military.
bigger
Why you
things.
gotta break me all the way down and then be like, oh, he made it through the fire?
Yeah.
Why you just can't show me the path to no fire?
And,
Why
yeah.
I gotta walk through the fire? You already walked through the fire. Why I can't walk on hot coals? What the fuck is Trailblazers supposed to be?
You mean in the audience or just like the?
No, the comics.
The comics.
Comics.
Did you see? And I laughed at it and I commented on it. Just Niche, she got some open mic that she does every Tuesday. I forget some type of wine
Yeah,
place.
SL Wine Bar in Lansing. It's a dope.
every
dope
Tuesday.
wine
I'm
bar.
a slide.
Every Tuesday. I went to.
I saw a
the first
video.
night.
Did you see the video of Teddy Bigums?
What happened?
Oh yeah, he got up there and was just like, I don't know what the fuck y'all thought this was, or some shit. Like he didn't really do no jokes.
He
like,
did a joke about the party line and about this was so funny. Just Niche is incredibly funny.
Yes.
So he does a joke about the party line about people breathing hard into the mic.
Yeah.
And Just Niche was like, I wrote some notes about Teddy. You said people were breathing hard. That was you, Teddy. The call is coming from inside the house. I was like, oh shit. But that's the shit that you get. If you don't get the audience laughing, the host got to bring the audience back up in a way that they do
And
it.
that's fine, bro. I
know you do.
hosted for 4 years. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
My thing is after your set, when you get the I don't want to single nobody out. My experience is my experience. I don't want to put this on nobody personally.
At their ass right now. Adam.
Talk about Adam. I don't like the sidebar after the fact of them breaking you down. Oh, you thought that shit was funny?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
come on,
yeah,
man. Motherfucker did that shit 20 years ago.
They just trying to
This
sun
is-
you at that point.
Yeah,
and that's,
bro, don't
that's-
little bro
that's
me.
some fuck shit.
Don't little bro me. Like, okay, prime example, when I talk about this story, all the guys at the time, I said it a whole bunch of times, because this was the night Dion Cole called me funny. We was over at Riddles, and it was Damon's birthday, maybe two years ago.
Happy birthday, Damon Williams.
Yeah,
Right
it was just his birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Damon. He invited me to do the birthday show, so I did it. I'm killing, bro. I got Damon laughing, pounding his hand on the wall. G, I'm doing my Home Depot bit. I'm closing out.
And that's a good bit too.
I'm closing out. Right, I get the light, but I'm halfway through the bit. This is the tail end of the bit. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's the light. I got like 15 seconds left, like minute, right at max. I finish my bit. Some OG come up to me, man. When you see the light, get the fuck off stage. I'm like, excuse me. We flashed the light 3 times. You ain't flashed nothing, bro. I'm in Riddles all the time. I know when the light coming. You can't tell me you flash that light.
From the
One.
DJ booth, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Or anywhere in the back of the fucking room. But
Right.
I was at the end of my joke, bro.
See, I couldn't
timed
be
my
a comedian. That approach would have got these hands.
my timing is impeccable with my shit. I knew I was nowhere near over at the time. Damon was standing right there. He wasn't creeping. You know what I'm saying? He was just there, right? Because he know my shit, so he knew I was at the end.
Yeah.
So it's like, and he laughing, pounding his head on the wall. It's his birthday. What the fuck? I'm supposed to just abrupt because you put up the light. I can't see who you are. I don't
Right.
know. And he was like, well, Dion's here. How the fuck am I supposed to know that on stage? How am I supposed to know that Dion just walked into the room? So I finished my bit, bro, and I ain't gonna lie, it had me in my feelings. I'm like, damn, did I fuck up? Like, this OG telling me, oh man, what the fuck? And the first thing come out of Dion Cole, hey, that last dude funny as hell. And I'm like, bro, what the
that's what he
fuck?
said when he got on
Bro,
stage?
and the dude who tried to little bro me run up to me, you hear Dion say you funny? I'm like, bro, make
Nah,
up your
man,
mind,
get the
G.
fuck out of here with that bullshit,
Yes.
bro. I
Fuck
hate
outta
that
here.
shit, man. Fuck them niggas,
Bro, you
bro.
just tried to little bro me for what, G? Instead of trying to tell me I did great.
See, that's why
Uplift me in that moment, G.
I don't like bandwagon love, bro. I hate bandwagon.
Bandwagon love, bro. That shit is irritating.
I'm not a big fan of that. Like, don't fuck with me now that you see your friend fucking with me.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're gonna fuck with me, fuck with me.
So I'm like, bro, don't do that. Like, you gonna sit here and try to little bro me, and then in the very next instance, look, you heard what he said, bro. You really just fucked up my high from
Having a good set.
killing the room, G.
Right.
I got Damon banging his hand on the wall, dying laughing, bro. Right? And Dion heard the shit, laughing too. And you go talking about some, get the fuck off stage. You see, like, get the fuck off stage. Y'all don't understand what?
They
Come on,
super
bro.
excited. You know, they trying to impress
Bro,
Dion
fuck
Cole, who's not even out of
G.
town. And this is his home.
Yes, yeah, it's his birthday too. Him and Damon share the same birthday weekend.
Oh yeah, back to back.
Yeah, like, bro, fuck out of
And
here.
Sheree Lucky too. Shout out to Sheree Lucky.
Yeah,
Shout
Sheree
out
Lucky
to
too,
Sheree
bro.
Lucky.
So like Dion slipped in through the back. I'm sorry. It was the end of the bit, bro.
Yeah, man.
I would've
respect
been upset.
respect me as a comic to finish my goddamn bit. Like,
But I'm gonna tell you this: in Chicago, it wouldn't be so bad if motherfuckers didn't overhost.
Man, niggas be over
Doing a goddamn HBO special at the
in between
beginning
each comic.
I like how they be justifying their over hosting though.
We got to make sure the audience is getting the show.
Nah, you know the funniest thing I ever seen was Will was tired, and I think it was like 3 or 4 comics back to back who lost the room, and in between each of those comics he had to bring the room back. And I remember just seeing he was like, I'm finna go the fuck home.
Yeah, man.
So because he had to bring like each time he had to bring the room back, and to the point where it was people walking out that he was like, okay, I gotta, and just I don't think I would ever. One, I'm not a comic. 2, I would never be host of anything because if I got to deal with y'all personalities, I'm somebody getting cussed the fuck out. And I say all you motherfuckers, all you comics got some personalities on you some bitches. Boy, I be ready to smack the shit out with you motherfuckers because I'm not the one, bro. I fight.
I never understood over hosting. Like you're the only person that's gonna be on stage all night.
All night.
Yeah.
All night. You're the one person that's gonna be up there from the beginning to the end and in the middle.
Speaking of overhosting, shout out to Leave Out a Comedian. That's my nigga, man.
Like
overhoster extraordinaire.
It's like, and if you feel like if you feel it in your spirit that you finna overhost and you gonna do a set, break your set up.
Yeah.
Do your 5-10 at the top, then throw little jabs in between, bringing each of the people
I don't
up.
think people understand the theory of the late night show. Like the late night show, you do a 10 to 12 minute monologue up front. After that, the show is about the guest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the way I didn't, bro. I didn't have a mentor. I ain't had nobody take me underneath their wing. I learned all this shit just by doing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Me too.
And so when it came to hosting, what I learned that worked for me is, you open the show, you open the mic or whatever, you open it, you greet everybody, I go into what should you expect, what's going on, why are you here tonight. Then I go into a bit, maybe 2, and then when I was going in between comics, I always tried to make sure I heard at least some of they set, because if it wasn't like, if I had to bring the room back up, I'm gonna piggyback off something you said, not to be like, here's a tag. It's just, I don't have to try to do a bit. I could take what you said and reform it just to bring the room back together.
And then it shows how good of a host you are because it sounded like you were listening too.
You got to. I don't know how you a host not listening.
I'd have had hosts go get some tacos.
Man,
don't get me wrong. I walked out of the room on a few people, but it was especially earlier in the night where we might have some non-comics. I'm in there. Once the non-comics, it's all comics. Y'all know what the fuck to expect. I can go get me some taco. But if I was hosting a show, I'm not leaving. I'm listening the whole entire time. Because I'd be damned if I got to bring the room back and I end up doing the bit you just did type shit. Like that shit weird.
So right now, the only thing that you hosting is what with Stephen Black, the bingo.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah.
Have you thought about doing another open mic?
I've thought about it. If I do, it's going to be in the city.
For sure.
I'm not doing nothing else in the burbs. If I do it, it's going to be in the city.
Got you.
For sure.
I think the biggest thing I see because I think early on I used to just like have these conversations just to see what people was and like, oh, this is what we do and I do this with Will. But then it got to the point where I'm like, okay, let me ask certain questions to see what's your intent. So when I do say this is what we do, we be down to fuck with you. So I ask comics about what's they. Not as soon as I get to start talking to them, I ask them what's their goal in comedy. But eventually, that we get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, they goal is be big. They want to be on. They want to be on across the world doing this, doing that, shows. Woo woo. And then when I ask them, okay, hey, give me your social media. What do you do outside of just stand up comedy? And they really can't tell you nothing. And I think that's the biggest thing I'm seeing with a lot of comics in Chicago. They only want to do stand-up, but they want to be huge. And I'm like, you can't just do stand-up no more.
You got to be visible.
Right.
On all social
about Robert
media.
Kane. Robert Kane. I know Robert Kane.
Shout out to Robert Kane.
Shout out to
Kane
Robert
gang.
Kane.
Two-Face.
Two-Face.
That's
a throwback.
That's what the streets call us.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times, like, I'd be like, well, we shoot skits. We got all this abundance of. I write. I'm a writer. That's what I do. So I could write you something. We can tweak it and we can get you in front of the camera. You can because we
can shoot the skits.
Then we do improv too.
Right.
We put up the fucking green screen right here where we do the fucking live stream and we do improv.
Curtis, you driving down the right lane. I think what a lot of people don't understand is the branches of comedy.
Yeah.
You take somebody like Dave Hellum,
Mm-hmm.
Chicago raised. and he's out in L.A. He wrote an episode for That's So Raven.
Yeah.
You know, it's so many different elements to the comedy game, and people want to
Stand up is not the only option. It's not the only option.
But I do talk about writing for TPM with people. I do talk about not just acting, but again, a lot of times when I say we do this shit, hit us up or come through, because we did one day where we did a group thing, and now you know a few people came through, but not as many as I think. The way they talk my fucking ear off once they learn that I'm his business partner, and once they learn and I show them everything that we do, they talk my fucking ear off. Then we say this is what we gonna do on this day, and then they don't show up.
Yeah,
bro, you got a 1 in 8 chance of talking to a comic who's going to do something other than what the fuck they already doing. To be honest,
but there's a lot of comedians that don't have a goal. They just they. I got.
But that's
this
why
is a hobby.
But
it's
that's
a hobby
why.
for them.
But that's why I
some of
started
them is a
asking.
hobby.
I don't want to talk to y'all there. That's why I started asking these certain questions to be gauge.
I think it's fine if it's a hobby.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying it's not fine. I'm saying for what we do, let's benefit each other.
Yeah.
And
If it's just a hobby for you,
right. What the
it
fuck
don't
is we
work for
talking
us.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not really taking this shit serious. It's a hobby for you.
Yeah.
Chris Forte does look like Charles S. Dutton.
Fucking rock.
Yeah.
Eleanor.
Chris Forte, you're so disrespectful. Why did you not put the S in the middle of Charles and Dutton? Charles S. period space Dutton.
That's real. You grew up with that man. Why would you?
Eleanor, I'm a garbage man.
Yo, you see they be posting clips of Rock, that TV show, like online.
I still
like
watch that shit.
they'll post a whole episode like this nigga was a garbage man, like out here fighting crime and shit. Like he was cleaning up the community, like literally.
Bro,
like he was fighting out Pinky was the main.
Pinky, that was
Pinky was the main drug dealer in that whole series, and Rock has garbage man fighting drug dealers and shit. Got the community rallying around him and shit. Heavy D shot this nigga. It was a lot.
He put Pinky up. I'll kill you, Pinky.
All right, let's move on.
Y'all,
Let's talk about
90s
Trump versus the
TV
world.
no, I was going to say the FS1 shit. With,
What's that?
Joy Taylor.
Oh
with
yeah,
Joy
okay,
Taylor.
okay.
Because I was
no idea what's going on with her.
Can I
so-
Skip Bayless. That's all.
I ain't even skip.
Hold on, wait. I just want to say, I'm Constance. If we wasn't together, I definitely try to shoot my shot, and even though I wouldn't have no chance.
I get it.
Goddamn, Shorty think that's
Yes, you do.
All right, for the people who don't know, tell them what's going on with.
Constance kind of look like a little bit, just a little bit, when I squint my eyes.
Okay, do what you got to do to save it.
I know, clean that shit up.
What's her IG just for reference sake?
Just for reference.
Joy Taylor's.
No,
I don't know.
Constance.
No, that's my lady. You can't see that one.
Okay. Damn, you act like I was trying to look at your photo gallery.
All you gotta do is see his lock screen.
That is very true.
Yo. Y'all nasty.
Wow.
But let me see it one more time.
Joy Taylor for the streets.
Allegedly, because we don't know what's true
I
or
don't know.
not, brother.
I don't know what
Y'all
happened.
haven't watched
period.
Joy Taylor's?
I don't know who she is.
Somebody came out with they suing FS1. They suing
Skip Bayless.
oh yeah, see, she be, listen, I done rubbed off on her. She love these jokes now. But basically, somebody came out lawsuit showing a bunch of motherfuckers at Fox Sport. They named her saying that she was basically fucking people. She fucked 2 people,
right?
And they said she was gonna claim rape if she didn't get what she wanted.
Yeah.
Ooh.
To the
That was one of the. But then they said Stephen A. Smith out here doing shit that he ain't got no business doing, offering $1.5 million for some coochie.
No, Skip.
That was Skip.
That was Skip?
Offered the
That was
hairdresser.
Skip. Okay.
Skip Bayless offered the hairdresser.
Okay, Skip Bayless, the one that offering
Wait. Skip
million
Bayless.
for
What?
pussy.
Skip Bayless, who was the co-anchor on Undisputed
Mm-hmm.
with formerly Shannon Sharp, then it switched over to Keyshawn,
Yeah.
the other people. Lil Wayne was on the show. But
About these
Skip-
hoes be trifling.
Trife as fuck, Reed. The hoes is trife as fuck, Reed. But Joy Taylor and the hairdresser, I guess, was in conversation. The hairdresser got her ass grabbed by the person who runs Fox Sports.
Oh.
And Joy Taylor was like, that ain't shit.
Yeah, she said she came to Joy Taylor and she ain't get her help on whatever she was trying to fight against the sexual harassment.
Yeah.
So yeah, they up there fucking.
That's crazy.
The hairdresser.
Not
pulled
really.
that-
Where did 1.2 million come from? What is that?
So the $1 million is Skip Bayless tried to
Bayless.
offer the lady one of the who did he try to offer
to the hairdresser.
to the hairdresser, tried to offer her some money for some coochie.
1.2 million for coochie.
1.5 million.
1.5
$1.5 million for coochie.
Yeah. Yeah.
What she got in between her legs?
gold. I
Never.
guess.
Never.
She
I'm
a
just
hairdresser,
assuming.
bro.
I'm just assuming.
She probably got braids down there. You never know.
What?
She got cornrows.
So she do a lot of head.
Do a lot of head.
Oh, man.
She know her way around the top piece, huh? Okay.
This might be our last show.
Was Stephen A. Accused of anything?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
Shannon Sharp was mentioned, but
But he was
wasn't
mentioned by
accused
that coon ass motherfucker. That's why.
No, the hairdresser mentioned it. Just mentioned his name.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp was on Nightcap with Ocho and said, "Hey, y'all keep hitting me up. I ain't got nothing to do with it."
Yeah.
But buddy ass Whitlock, he was trying to
Man, fuck Jason Whitlock.
put him in
Hey,
shit.
look at him in the
Yeah.
camera. Hey, fuck Jason Whitlock, bro. Jason Whitlock got to be the biggest hypocritical
Yeah,
coon
he a
ass
fucking
nigga.
goofy.
He's a goofy to
I
him.
ain't gonna lie, I just
For
became
him
a
to
fan.
have stuff, man, fucking Jason Whitlock is an asshole.
I'm sorry,
man.
Rob. I love you, brother, but I gotta tell you, Jason Whitlock became one of my favorite motherfuckers to watch this past week.
What happened?
This nigga,
Because you
said-
love to hate this.
Because he came up with them conspiracy theories about Shannon Sharp.
not just a conspiracy.
No, what?
Not just a conspiracy theory. Did you see when he said that Joy Taylor interviewed to be his co-anchor, and he said I couldn't fuck with it. I couldn't do it. He said I looked at her. First of all, she had no journalistic skills whatsoever, but I seen that rack. This is exactly how he
Yes,
said. This is
that's
exactly
what
how
he
said it.
said. That's exactly what he said
I
too.
seen that rack. She had that peanut butter skin and those cans. I was like, yo, Jason Whitlock, my G.
Hey, he a real one.
No,
He knew.
but the man was talking like he would have ever had a chance. First of all, you don't got enough power. Did she fuck that white man because he had power?
Yeah.
So unless you had that type of power, boy, come on, that nigga. Nobody
Well,
looking
ain't
at
nobody
you.
fucking.
Ain't
with
nobody
Jason
finna
Whitlock,
fuck you,
man.
boy.
Fuck Jason Whitlock, man.
I mean, that won't stop a nigga from trying, knowing that he can't.
Yeah, look at me, shit. I'm still gonna try, and I know.
Yeah.
I make 47,000.
Knowing that you can't, that won't stop a nigga from trying.
Fuck Jason Whitlock is Jedediah. The guy who was on Tiffany Henger's ass. I just found out he was bisexual yesterday. And I was like, this aggressive, messy nigga. He the only dude that I would consider bisexual.
Jesus Christ.
Because he's aggressive and messy at the same time. I'm like, yeah, he bisexual.
That's bisexual. Bro, 1.5 mil
For Coochie.
for some coochie.
Yeah. That lets you know Skip Bayless ain't getting none.
Inflation's a bitch.
I mean, look at Skip Bayless.
We paid New York prices.
Wait,
but-
and then what's
New York prices.
What's buddy name? Emmanuel Ocho, what the fuck his name is?
Ocho, yeah.
Yeah, fuck him too. He
Wow.
be saying some goofball shit sometimes. I be like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? Especially when it come to like talking about Black Americans. No, nigga, shut the fuck up. Take your Nigerian ass the fuck home.
What I don't like is when Scandal hit and I hear other guys talking about how reckless other guys are when it comes to having sex with women. I'm like, look, man.
Oh, I can't judge.
Mind your penis.
Mind your motherfucking
I
business.
can't judge.
Mind your penis, sir.
You doing a whole podcast talking about some who he fucking?
Yeah, that shit wild.
That's sus. I don't.
Yeah. That's why I like what Jason Whitlock said. He kept it a buck. He kept it a whole 4 quarters. He said, look, I couldn't work with her because she was too fucking fine.
Yeah. It'd have been titty jokes all day and I'd have been got fired. So,
Yeah, man.
But let's go back to Joy Taylor, though, and her character.
Uh-huh.
So I watched her podcast.
Play the bongos on them too.
Nice cans and peanut butter skin. But Joy Taylor, if you watch her podcast, what 50 say on Power? If they say he did that shit, he did that shit.
Yeah.
She did that shit. She did that shit. And who cares? Like, if she didn't file for sexual harassment and
Right.
it didn't become like a conflict within the workplace that stopped the workflow, what the fuck are we talking about here?
I think the part.
All I'm hearing is consensual sex.
I think the part that everybody was upset about the fact that she was trying to like set it up so where she can go to the media and be like, well, sexual assault lawsuit. But when in fact none of that shit actually happened.
Yeah.
So I think that's the bullshit part right there.
Yeah, don't lie your cooch, lady.
Don't plan to put some charges on the motherfuckers. You fuck around,
no key
ruin a
podcast in the
motherfucker life
building.
that way.
Yeah, real shit. If y'all just tuning in, I'm Bobby Wright. That's Rob Mayfield, and we kicking it with these brothers today, and we talking about Joy Taylor whole ass.
Talking about Joy Taylor for the moment. So even if I had $1 billion, I'm not paying a meal for some pussy. I might fly a basic bitch out economy, yes, for less than a band, and that's a stretch. I agree. I agree with you, Reed.
Well, I'm just gonna say Joy Taylor was aptly named. she has brought that to a couple.
Because in my head, I can't wrap my head around the 1.5 million because where the fuck do you start? If that's where you ended. Like, hey, you be like, hey, Joy, what's up? Let me see what you want. Woo. Nah, I'm good. Hey, I got 10 bands for you. You know,
he said you gotta hire $40. Hit the table.
Skip gonna have to pay the hairdresser $40 a month,
bro. What are you doing? 1.5 million for what, bro? You could have bought a small island of women.
Have you ever outright, and I hate I'm asking this amongst the fellas, on live, have anybody ever outright just paid for some coochie and said this is for that? And
not outright, no.
Nah.
Inherently paid for it, but not outright.
Well, my cousin told me, I'm married now, so he say you get married and you pay him to stay, and then you get, and vice versa.
Yeah,
you paying him
to leave. Yeah.
So
no, I've never outright was like, boom, exchange goods for services.
It's always
bitch, I'll take you out. Yeah. Right, I'm entertaining. I'm gonna tell some jokes.
So you
that's a date.
So you got barter system dick.
What?
Barter system dick.
Ain't that what a date is?
Pretty much. It's a barter.
You just taking on dates. We ain't outright, finna fuck.
You gonna have a good time. I'm a fuck. It's even.
Have you ever had the expectation, like, you done spend all this motherfucking money, you just for sure finna get this pussy?
No, so me personally, one is never a guarantee. A woman can withdraw consent, and I'm good with that, bitch. Get the fuck on. I ain't gonna never.
It won't be a second time, I know that.
100%. A woman could withdraw consent at any moment in time, sure. And you good. Like, no hard feelings, shorty. Like, you change your mind on what you want to do. That's good. But me personally, you get that shit established before you go on that fucking date.
You should.
What are we doing after this? I don't know. We'll see how the night go. Well, I hope the night end with your legs up in the air. Look. You say that shit like a test. They don't say shit. All right, bet we can go out.
You run the risk though of talking yourself out of everything.
If you don't know what you're doing, yes, 100% right. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, it's called game for a reason, right? Everybody can't play it. Everybody got a different game. So you might not be good at Call of Duty, but you might be a hell of a bad player.
We established last live that my game is I befriend these women. I befriend these women.
Us as comedians, we got the cheat code because women love to laugh. All we got laugh you out your draws.
Laugh them draws off.
My soon-to-be wife, hanging around him, Alan.
That's how I got my girl. Laugh them draws off.
So I may not be a comedian, but hanging around y'all ass,
you picked up the comedic tone. Yeah.
So I laughed her out of her draws. Ain't that right, Cons? And now we getting married.
If you outright paying for pussy, you get head with a condom on. You right.
Yes, I did. I did get head with a condom on.
What Nene say? That shit don't count.
That's assisted masturbation.
Right, man.
Oh my God, man.
She gotta have some fantastic motherfucking mouth for you to feel it through that condom.
He laughed the draws off his fiance.
And while we here with it, congratulations, Curtis, on engagement.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Yo, getting head with a condom on is diabolical.
I've never done that shit.
I put a condom on my tongue to eat coochie before.
Remember I told you about the dental dam?
Like booty call and shit? You motherfuckers put saran wrapper on her waist. The fuck?
Say I want to experience this tongue, but I ain't sure about that coochie.
Reed said, you know what they say. If you can make her laugh and jiggle, you can clap. You can make them cheeks clap and jiggle.
For real.
Reed, put that on a shirt.
For real, man.
Put that on a shirt, Reed. I'll buy it.
You make her laugh and giggle.
Sell it at the Swabarama.
She's clap.
Let's do a collab by design.
Give us consent right now, Reed. Give us consent right now. We got it alive.
I'm about to put it on my Facebook bio.
That shit's hilarious. All right. Back to 1.5 million. What the fuck?
1.5. I mean, look at Skip Bayless though. That nigga face look like a balled up paper bag. So
Bro,
like,
I'm
he
trying to
started
think.
off at 1.5 million. He
Started-
probably started off like here.
Nah, that man started off at $500,000.
He started off.
Hey, how you leave? You just leave the check. Hey, that could be yours.
I'm
That's
almost
funny as hell.
That could
That
be
nigga
yours.
looks like a ghoul.
I'm almost sure that he could have went lower than that. I think he was just being thirsty.
Boy, I ain't paying.
I bet the hairdresser did a Mr. Wong. That's your offer.
I mean, but he was probably paying for a silence too. He was paying for a silence too.
True that.
He said he could have did that with 100,000, huh?
He should have started at 40.
My thing is, bro, as bad as any woman is on this earth, there is several others just as bad walking around somewhere.
A nut is not even worth 40,000.
No, it ain't barely worth the fucking $40, motherfuckers. Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
Right.
I've never bought. I'm just joking. I've never bought a coochie.
I'm not. No, I ain't.
I'm saying though, when you got that money,
I ain't bought a
you
walking
saying
coochie, a pocket coochie, nothing.
No type
you
of
saying
coochie.
is
No type of coochie.
is plenty bad females just as bad as
He's
this
taking
chick.
money for Gucci though. I mean,
But I'm
he's been
saying
bought,
though, when you got money
Oh,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah, it's
you
about
ain't
a dick.
trying to. When you got money like that, you ain't trying to find the baddest chick. You gonna fuck who close to you. That hairdresser was right there, so he like 1.5. Here you go.
I think it got up that high because maybe she smashed somebody else and Skip felt like
that's
if
what,
you'll fuck him.
That's what.
I can fuck.
They think,
Yes.
they think
He
the
said that bitch
hairdresser
lying.
I don't know.
1.5 is crazy. But I mean, look at that. I mean, I don't know. Is Skip Bayless goofy?
Yes.
He looked goofy.
Yes.
What's
I mean, he look. I know how he look. I'm saying I don't.
Bro,
like,
you could fly you a bitch out to live with you for a year.
unless you know that nigga personally. Like, he a goofy on the show, maybe, but is he a goofy in real life?
If he offered that, yes. You're forever goofy.
Yeah.
That's donkey of a lifetime, goddammit.
As much empathy as I have for what's going on in California with the wildfires, I cannot have the same empathy for
Shannon
Skip
Sharp
Bayless.
says, nah,
Yes.
he wasn't doing shit. He said, don't involve him.
the shit that transpired with Skip in 2023 alone made me hate that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be pissed with that fucking hairdresser. You done blow up the spot. I was getting joy, fucking nigga. Yeah, you gonna fucking blow up the spot like that. I'll be pissed. I'll sue her for that shit. Fuck the bullshit. Cause now she ain't gonna be fucking no more.
Skip changed his last
Right,
name.
that's fucked up. You get to me and ain't no more fucking. Oh, this is bullshit.
Right.
It's my
Skip
turn.
Taylor.
Shannon, go on now, bitch. You don't want to fuck?
The motherfucker who was
This is a
scheduled for
bitch.
January 29th is that shit ain't happening now.
Right. Damn.
Skip
Damn.
That's the
bogus,
equivalent.
man.
That's the equivalent of get with a girl and she done with her whole face.
But no, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out.
And now
She
you gotta
done
get
gave
it.
her life to Christ. You done fucking had the block, bitch.
Now you with me. Now I gotta wait and shit. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, Skip do want to be black. I seen his necklace. He got a Skip Bayless with a
Yeah.
black necklace,
You went Jordans and
and
shit.
now he's jobless.
Stephen A. Smith using his nephew to stay up out of that conversation though. His nephew funny as hell. They been they been going viral on fucking TikTok with they back and forth and shit.
So, what's your perspective or perception of Stephen A. Smith? I know it's a lot of mixed feelings about him in the culture.
I don't watch him enough to give a
Right?
fuck.
Yeah. I never.
I know he just be loud and just be talking a lot of shit and using big
Nah.
words.
But I will say with his nephew
dubious.
joining, with his nephew getting more visible, he might have a look.
Now,
like,
who is Stephen A. Smith's nephew?
I think his name like Josh, and so he had this. They got this running bit where he'd be like, Stephen A. Smith would be like, I'm rich, and his nephew would be like, what you mean? There's no I in this, we. So they got this running thing where he even made T-shirts and say we rich. So it's funny though.
So Stephen
I'm
A.
enjoying
Smith
it.
is trying to basically be Shannon Sharp. That's his
for
nephew.
free.
His nephew is his Ocho.
Yeah.
He basically
Becoming. Yeah.
But the boy funny though. I would say
Yeah,
I say
he be saying
if they keep that banter and if they do like their own show together, I watch that shit.
So my thing with Stephen A. Smith, go bald. What
Yeah, man.
are we doing? What are we doing? Every time I see that shit, it bothers me.
Him and LeBron go to the same hairdresser.
No, they don't. Because LeBron got his hair back.
LeBron James is bald in three different spots.
LeBron with the turkey.
That's KD. LeBron did something, right? He realized it was a problem, right? That's why he was wearing the headband. 2, then he gave up on it. Then he went to go get the hairline. So whatever, right? He got enough money to go. Yeah, Stephen A. has done some coonery shit. I wouldn't go full coon. He had to went full coon, but he's done some coonery shit. And I'm like, I don't fuck with him. I don't care enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I gotta love hate with Stephen A. Because sometimes he say some dope shit. You know they say a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's a Stephen A.
Yeah.
You know.
But for the rest of the day.
Yeah, man.
The rest of the day, right.
You just said whatever the fuck you think you need to say sometime. And like, if it ain't, and I understand you work for a company who, you know, could be a bit divisive at times. Sometimes you might have to not say some shit, but to say some shit is different.
He just start cussing out of nowhere and shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
I think he's like in a, you know, you ever had
doing enough
like,
to keep the white man happy. Yes.
You ever had somebody like in a secret competition with you, like you in a
Yeah.
competition that you didn't know that you was in?
Franchise.
I feel.
Damn.
We dropping names today. Names are being dropped today.
Damn, not French.
And if you didn't hear it the first time, he said franchise. Okay. So if you in the backyard, laying on your stomach with a notebook with Moesha music playing in the background, with a construction hat on, snitching on everybody. Talking about you. No. Turned up real quick. I turned up quick. Calm down.
That shit crazy. Like the low key
secret competition is crazy.
Secret competition, like secret comedy beef. Like you don't even know you be in, and you step in rooms and motherfuckers be looking at you funny, or you hear you like, what the fuck did I do? Like
now,
where did
okay,
this come from?
I do this, and I think it's healthy. If I'm on a show with y'all, I'm in a secret competition with y'all, not a nefarious competition. My job be funnier than you. That's my secret goal. And again, I want y'all to succeed. Y'all beat me. This is how I do things. I'm not one of the people I gotta hate you to try to be funny. No,
Right.
I know you funny. And if I'm on a show with you, I know I gotta be funny. Don't get me wrong. We've been on some shows where, you know, I ain't gonna try that hard. Like, I'm gonna be the funniest motherfucker tonight. Like, but I see y'all motherfuckers.
I think you got me one night. We was in Indiana at a fucking flea market inside. You
yes,
got
the antique mall.
Oh yeah, the antique mall. Yo, that show was dope as fuck. I did that show a couple times.
Shout out to Cecilia.
Cecilia, man.
Shout out to Cecilia, man. She put on she found some venues.
Boy, it be people in the motherfuckers.
And it be people in
I feel like Cecilia Gonzalez knows every Mexican.
In Northwest Indiana.
And the Mexicans she don't know, Ruben Ramirez knows.
They tag team. Shout out to both of them.
Shout out to them for holding it down for the Browns.
Man, for real.
The Chicago Browns.
Cause like Cecilia is doing shows at like the Hall of Famer mascot.
Yeah.
Like, yo, how did you even? What made you walk in and be like, yo, I can do a comedy show here?
And I'm like, I gotta do a show with Will, and I never think it's a chip shot, and I'm never really in a secret competition.
I'm only secret. Is it really secret competition? I feel like that's how we make each other better.
True.
Yeah,
It's friendly competition.
But that's only for the stage.
Just for the stage.
This is my in competition, and
come on now. You're not even close to me. You weren't even in the runnings. But like, but like I said,
since we mentioned the name though, and let's talk about it, and we got an audience. What happened between you and
nothing transpired because nothing was even available to even happen. The only reason I said his name because I said because it's the facts. It's true. He was talking shit about me behind my back to other people.
And he came back to you.
Yeah. Motherfucker was like, oh shit, franchise say your mic's terrible and he's gonna be running it one day and it's coming soon. Patty keep on saying she go let you go. She gonna fire you. And this is like my second year in. I did it for 4 years.
I do not like when black people whisper in white people's ears about other black people.
Man,
you see what I'm
real,
saying?
that
So
shit
it's
is
like,
bro.
And then like, you know, he was there every weekend with Damon or whatever. I'm like, yeah, but you ain't said not one new joke the whole time. Damon ain't paying you.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Like you getting the drinks and the little accolades. Yeah, you met a few people and they might did some stuff with you. Because sometimes if you ask people to help you out, don't get me wrong, he did that. I won't knock whatever accolades he might think he has. But as far as being a comic, were you ever considered? Let's be honest, the answer was no.
Because I never had an issue with him, but it's just something about once you get on that platform and you are the quarterback as a host.
Yeah.
And that means you're the most famous person in there. In that room.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're the most famous person in America.
Yeah,
or
well,
famous
most
person
well
in
known.
Chicago,
Right,
but
you're the
this
host.
is your room.
Yeah.
People want that spot.
I get that. And if he'd have asked me, I'd have coached him and gave him whatever game. I'd have let him host some of the nights. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me do that for anybody who asks.
Right.
You want to get into hosting? I got you, bro. You can do my second half. I did that shit. That's how I ended up losing the spot initially.
And low key, you a genuinely good dude, man. Because you got a unit. The way you and Allen, y'all
that's my homie.
Chris Forte, Stephen Black,
Yeah.
Curtis.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never had an issue with you. That's why I'm here now.
But my thing is, people always claim gatekeeping. So when I got into the game and even learned what the fuck gatekeeping was, I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form, first of all, you got to ask because I don't know what you don't know type shit.
Right.
So I'm not just going to be giving you information. I don't know what you don't know. I will give you whatever you ask. You ask if I know, you know, we know. The fuck is going to help us together collectively. Even if it don't come back for me, it's for you. You ask for help. If I got you, I got you.
I got to be honest, though, bro. I would love to see you in franchise fight. It'd be like Bebop and Rock Steady.
I don't know. He lost a lot of weight.
He's still a big motherfucker. hey, don't you hate when you
said Bebop and Rock
Yeah,
Steady.
corny as fuck, bro.
Don't you hate when you lose a lot of weight and you still fat? And you be like, man, you lost so much weight. I'm still fat, bitch.
Yeah, no. So like, it was nothing. The shit came back to me. It is what it is. But I don't gatekeep. Whatever I know, I help.
What do you say?
Huh?
Nobody asked that. I'm asking that shit.
No, so like, if I know it, y'all know it. You ask me, I got you to the full ability. There's nothing I'm holding back. What if you ask? Like I said, that's how I ended up losing the spot. People asked the host, I let them host, and they was in a position to do what franchise said he wanted to do.
You wouldn't believe how many stories like that I hear of somebody hosting and then they try and get undercut, backdoored
all the time
by somebody else.
All the time. And I guess my generosity came to bite me in the ass. Not really, because I was over it anyway. But like I said, if when I was hosting the room, when I had that room, if you were trying to get into hosting, I was the perfect person to ask, because I'm going to put you up there and let you host. I'm going to let you get up there and do your fucking thing and learn that shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't, maybe one day. No, I didn't hold that room for dear life for me. When I had riddles, it was for everybody there to get better. Everybody. Whichever way, shape, or form that was, however that looked like, it was for everyone there to get better.
I'm just happy to be here that we having a conversation, able to verbalize it, because once it transitioned where you were no longer the host, and then it was being switched over to Smitty and Sid, they tried to make it seem like you were bitter about the situation. And I was just like,
yeah, man.
I've never seen Will not smile.
You never won.
You the most smiling bitter nigga I know. Then shit.
I mean, little do they know, shit. Nigga was getting tired of this shit anyway.
I was ready to run.
Like it was a number of times we had a conversation where he was like, okay, it's time to like he was talking about transition to something else. Mm-hmm. And then what we was doing with TPM anyway, we already had enough going on, so it wasn't like this mic was top of the list.
No, it wasn't.
I think your issue was more so not the transition to different hosts, it was how they handled it. Right?
Yes, 100%. Yeah. 100%. I couldn't even get a last show.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't get a farewell show. And she said in the text, I'm been long enough, I'm gonna fuck around and post that bitch. She said in the text, who will show up? No one's been showing up for you since. Why would anybody show up for a last show?
Which was false, because it was a number of shows that was not sold out, but they was packed.
Yeah.
Bro, I still got the list, bro. I could show you every fucking night.
And it's an open mic.
Right, it's an open mic.
At Riddles, bro, where you gotta get 2 drinks, where you don't have to get 2 drinks nowhere. It's far south side. Ain't nobody coming to pick up no new comics at Riddles. There's no people, no independent producers was coming to Riddles to look for new comics. And the crazy part is, not to be like, they still profiting off what I set up. They are, though. The fucking people, they do the Gazelle people, the Comedy Gazelle, and they do the auditions, the Vouch show. I had reached out to them before I stopped hosting. I'm like, y'all should come out to Riddles one time. Southside Comics, there's great Southside Comics.
Julia, right?
No, I don't. It's a guy.
Okay.
I reached out to him, like, y'all should come out to Riddles, because there's Southside Comics who can't always get into the city to try to do the Vouch auditions. And they was like, okay, we'll look into it. Shortly after that, I got bumped, and now I see that they going to Riddles to do Vouch auditions.
So you planted the seed, and they getting the fruit.
Yeah, man, that shit's.
You see what I'm saying? And I still ain't got no animosity towards that shit, bro. My goal was literally to help the comics out here.
So what is your relationship like with Smitty and Sid?
Ain't no relationship.
None. But it's no animosity either, though.
I ain't gonna lie to Sid, yes. Because Sid was my boy.
Oh, yeah, he was there every week.
Yeah, that was my homie.
Yeah.
So if you was my homie at Riddles, G, you got bumped. You pretty much got priority where you wanted to go. I couldn't give you top 5, 7, but I could slide you in 10, 11, whatever.
So you was Eddie Kane and he was Flash?
I guess.
Okay.
He wasn't like in my immediate inner circle, but he was right there in my outer circle. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you want my spot Flash?
I didn't even know he wanted it.
He was cool enough to where I was saying I have projects specifically for you.
Yeah, he was working his way to my inner circle. He was a little bit inconsistent to be in my inner circle. He'd say he'll do some shit and didn't show up. So it's like, I can't put you all the way in my inner circle. I can't depend on you 100%. But I knew you was funny enough, and you showed up. You one of the guys.
Yeah, every time I came and pulled up, he was there,
and I was kicking it with him, right?
And so I think that's what I was just like, damn, that shit kind of foul. In the back of my head, I'm like, damn, that's kind of foul that they hosted now, and they was there in front of you every week.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and even when it happened, I wasn't even upset with him. What pissed me off with him is, after the shit all came out, Patty came and texted me and let me know I wasn't doing it no more. She told me who was doing it because she thought I was going to be pissed. Patty is a fucking racist, and she's going to do whatever she can to whatever, right? So she's trying to piss me off by telling me who's doing it now.
Racist skin.
She's trying to piss me off by telling me who's doing it now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care at this point, right? Oh, I'm glad it's somebody I know. Oh, Sid's going to be hosting. Hey, good shit, Sid.
Yeah.
2 days later, I get a message from Sid like, hey, just as a heads up, I want you to know, Patty said she go change gears. I'm going to be hosting, just so you know. I want you to hear from me. You 2 days too late.
Matter of fact, the last day that we was at Riddles, we was all in the parking lot. Said was with
and
us.
he was already in talks with her.
And he didn't say nothing right there.
Bro,
That's crazy.
That's why I got the small problem with him.
Right. Okay. And then it was crazy because I said, if Will, I don't give a fuck about this shit. If Will ain't up here, I ain't here. Yeah. And literally he and I don't know if he felt some type of way about that shit. He shouldn't really, but that's what I was like. We not here. It was a few people.
It's like, bro, if you was really my dog,
got some riders in the comments, yo.
That's his people.
That's my sister.
If you for real my dog, right? You talking about some you want me to hear from you? You should have told me the first week y'all was in conversation,
right?
And I'd have called Patty, blood the most.
Yeah.
No, you let that shit sit for 2 weeks, and then 2 days after I found out you hosting, here you go, wanna be my dog. I wanted you to hear from me because you my dog. No, what? That's what pissed me off.
So you felt like it was a backstab.
Once the moment he tried to do the homie thing, that's when I'm like, hold the fuck on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Because I ended up having some residual beef off of y'all shit. Because
Hey, I appreciate you tuning in, man. Hit that subscribe button so you can see us next time, bro.
Man, please subscribe. This is a dope podcast, and we have a dope
for
conversation.
real, we having
man.
dope conversation.
I'm Bobby Wright, Rob Mayfield in the
what's going
motherfucking
on?
building.
If you want us to talk about something next time, put it in the comments. We'll bring it up next live, bro.
Man.
But I had some residual beef. The lady I was doing an open mic for on 79th Street, Urban Lux Cafe, I started joking around with Smitty on Facebook. Me and Mo Good was doing this shit. Because he was like, man, you want my
Mo
spot?
Good a real one, G.
Definitely.
Man, shout out to Mo Good.
And we was like, yo, you want my spot Flash? I'm putting up gifts in the comments.
I remember.
And I get a phone call from D with Urban Lux saying that we was bitches, basically, and jealous of Smitty and said for getting this shit. I'm like, first of all, I rarely even showed up on a Monday night. When I get on Facebook or Instagram, I kicks it.
Yeah.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck for real. So I don't fuck with Urban Lux Cafe no more. You're never going to see me walking that motherfucker because don't ever say that I'm a bitch or I'm jealous about the motherfucking thing. And fuck you and that weak ass coffee in there.
I want to be like, I never go back in Riddles, but you know, Damon don't do weekends no more.
Stick out the door.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stick.
Yeah, shout out to Stick, man.
I was when the shit was over, me and Damon sat down and chopped it up. We was at Comedy Bar. So I'm at Comedy Bar. He was like, I'm getting the fuck up out there too. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, I bet. And so it's like, if I get booked there, if I'm gonna be there to get paid, I'm not gonna turn down no fucking money. Don't get me wrong. Riddles up the street. Fuck, I go in that bitch, do my show, and get the fuck up out of there. So,
make money, it makes sense.
Yeah, but to go in there for a mic, probably never. And then go in there to kick it, never.
And then like with people that I'm around, I never want to see them, you know, under the thumb of anybody else. Mm-hmm. So with him, Alan, Chris, and Steven, what I'm building with TPM, whatever I got to do, so if Patty comes say I'm a blackball you in the city,
yeah,
we got something that we built that you
Can't touch.
You can't touch.
Right.
We gonna forever be able to do something at the very least. So, and then once you build this platform to a certain position, it's like, do we really give a fuck about Patty? No.
And it's just a raindrop, a teardrop in the sea.
Yeah, she told me I'm never get booked in the city again.
And he been getting booked.
That's a wild accusation. Like, how do you determine that?
That's how you know Patty older than Mark. You'll never work in this city again.
I know all the clubs. You never work here.
And then I feel like with TPM we've helped out, not on no major scale, but we do try to help out other comedians, and not just comedians, actors or whoever. We help a lot of people out, whether it be the information or putting them in front of the camera for the first time, or putting them in something for the first time where they can act.
Yeah.
So
if y'all out here watching, you got some stuff you written, think is a good short, good.
Shit, people owe us favors, goddamn.
You think it'll be a good skit? We got the stuff.
I like Latasha.
We
We got the stuff to do to get y'all goals on actual screens. So hit us up.
I'm just glad that. I mean, I hate that happened with you and said. And I hate the way things transpired. But somebody mentioned in the comments, let's open the new doors.
100%.
And I don't even feel. I like Sid still. I still would. Maybe I wouldn't work with him here, but because
I don't have. It's like. It's not animosity.
Has he tried to reach out since?
No. Yeah, like, have y'all had a conversation?
And we was talking about working before he took over Riddles, and
I saw him at my buddies. I was one of the judges for the Take a Shot mic.
Oh yeah.
He came through. He sat next to me, dapped me up, and that was it.
So y'all out there like Ray Allen and KG.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Like I said, I don't dislike the man. It's just your position to my close inner circle is now gone. Right? I don't fucking care what you do, bro.
Yeah.
So it ain't nothing, and I ain't got nothing against Smitty. It wasn't Smitty. He was just the co-host with Sid.
Smitty had an opportunity.
Right. So I can't blame Smitty. So the only person I can blame is like, that's not necessarily blame.
Hold responsible.
It's Sid.
And Patty.
Patty was gonna do what Patty does. Wasn't surprised by that no one bit.
I just think with Dame leaving and with the money not coming in the way that they wanted it, they was just trying to figure out how can we generate more income or revenue, in this place.
Bro, you know how much money?
You
know how much money you could have made on my final night?
That's what that.
Could have made some bread.
You know how much money? And then I could have passed the torch to Sid and Smitty at the end of that shit.
It would have been so dope.
You know how much smoother of a transition?
You know, would have probably been there.
Yes.
More often.
I probably would still be going there from time to time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she got it how she wanted. It's fine.
No, that was whack, man.
I
had fun when you was hosted too. So that was all.
I hear they doing fine. And I don't wish them no ill will. Go crazy, y'all. I love to see a black man doing well.
No, that's noble, man. But,
and that's how it should be. But
yeah.
Man, this shit.
Bro, you can ask anybody. I never told not one person don't go to Riddles because I'm not going. Not one person. Not one person. My homies, they still go. I don't go. Y'all, you use the room for what it's supposed to be. Go work on your shit.
And like I don't have an issue with Sid or Smitty. I just don't like that situation. I hope y'all really try to,
I don't think it's. Maybe it's petty me. I don't think it's for me to try to fix it.
He need to reach out to you. I'm gonna keep it all.
Yeah. Keep it a bean. Yeah, I'm open to it. Like, bro, man up to the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple as that, bro. Like, but shit is over a year at this point.
Yeah, he said it's over here. Like, give a fuck.
Hey, you had so many people that had your back on
bro, because I ain't never did not a soul wrong, bro.
When we seen motherfuckers was fucking with Will Hill, we was like, smiling ass Will Hill, laughing ass. Okay. Hey, it felt like every Facebook friend of yours.
Yeah, but like, to my testament, that's who the fuck I am.
And then she pulled up in the comments.
Tried to pull up tough.
I seen when Patty pulled up in the comments.
Tried to pull up tough.
Yeah. That's not what we discussed. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, chill with that shit, bro.
I didn't badmouth the club. I didn't badmouth her. I made two posts.
I will say, if people read the text messages, because I read it.
Yeah.
If people read the text message between Will and the lady who wrote Riddles, I feel like she gonna come out looking bad because you sending threats to hinder somebody's career,
right?
And you own a club where we could be like, well, now we saying don't go to Riddles,
and all I gotta do is post the shit.
If you fuck with us, don't go to Riddles.
Right.
So it's silly.
Everybody
It's
had
silly.
moments like this in their career, just
Yeah.
like Richard Pryor, and this is a joke he has on one of his stand-ups when he pulled out the pistol on the Italian people that ran the comedy club. They say he'll never work again. He's Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
I think he worked again.
Safe to say.
Yeah, man.
He worked again.
And what, I feel like whether we say that shit or not, people see her club would be all right.
Yeah.
So
I give it another 5
They
years.
saying R. Kelly will never make another song. He is making a song right now.
Right now.
In the prison.
But no, it's all good, man. I just hope that everybody have a dope 2025.
Man,
Oh,
for
for
real.
sure.
Because I got in so much drama last year because I reacted to bullshit. I don't just take bullshit.
Right. You had the whole Sierra Monet thing, no?
Serena Monet, comedian D-Man, and Fat God.
Wait, what happened with you and Fat God?
You know, I don't have beef with Fat God. Kelvin Wayne.
He got it all.
Yeah, he's a combination of beef and pork. He's a sausage. But no, I don't have any beef with Kelvin Wayne. I just didn't like the way he conducted business. So if y'all not familiar, Gerald Kelly was
Yeah,
there
okay. I was just to say the Gerald Kelly thing. Yeah.
early
Yeah,
2023.
yeah. That shit was crazy.
And he just didn't communicate properly with me. So if you do bad business and you're not paying people, and you got me as your almost like your quarterback,
Right, the
for your
liaison.
production,
Yeah.
I can't be a part of that.
I can't be connected with that, sir.
And it's crazy because, like you say, I don't have no beef with him. When I work with him, I always got paid. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't that he didn't pay me. I just can't connect with somebody who don't pay the
other people. Yeah. So
can't do
it did kind of put me in an awkward space with me and Kelvin because me and him.
Right, he's always been good by you, shit.
Yeah, he already did. He always did good by me. And when we conducted business by running the open mics at Darren Cocktail Lounge,
Yeah.
everything when we was running it was running smoothly. But you got to consider the environment of Darren's Cocktail Lounge.
Rugged.
And like we was running that shit like smoothly, and then a fight broke out. A comedian got hit, and he stole off on who hit.
At least it was a
bad,
real
like,
fight.
Oh, that's
It was
no
a real
boy,
fight.
an old girl.
Yeah. So it was and he kept trying to bring it back, and I told him graciously, like, this ain't it.
It's cooked.
I'm finna bow out. Like, he tried to do like BBW days and all that shit.
What's up, Pat?
But the shit never really
Hey,
panned
Ma.
out. So he moved on to other shit. But when that shit came out about the Gerald Kelly and, you know, the Mo Good shit, having the ho-ho-hos on the fucking flight, like, it made me did look at, like, I don't have no beef with the dude because I did do a show with him last year with,
Yeah, man, go
with
crazy. Get
Cecilia.
paid, bro.
With Cecilia, and he reached out to me. He was like, "Man, I hope you." He was like, "I don't know if you on the I hate Kelvin Wayne campaign, but blah." I'm like, bro, I don't hate you, but if you are out here fucking up
Get your shit
people money, get your shit
Yeah,
together.
and that's what I'm saying.
That's
You can't-
it.
If you can't produce a comedy show and have all of the money, this.
That's
anybody-
producing,
let me
bro.
look
It's
at
the risk
camera.
is on you.
Let me look at the camera real quick.
PSA, goddamn
If
it.
you are producing a comedy show, first of all, make sure you got all of your money that you need to pay people already, because you don't know if it's gonna be people there or not. Don't do the shit if you can't afford the shit. And that's all I gotta say about that.
Hey, on this platform, I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. Because
What
I
He
ain't
booked
no,
me for a show he couldn't.
No, for real. No.
If you on that payment plan, you get that dollar next week.
Rob booked me for a class reunion and there wasn't no class.
Man, what? No, this is what I'm finna get to. Like, and this is how I fucked up. Like, I thought I was gonna be able to do this shit because my boy, he owned that club. Him and his brother owned that
It was a nice spot though. It was a nice
so
spot.
I'm like, bet I'm thinking they finna promote the shit like how they promote the bar, how they promote the bar. So I'm like, bet. So I made a Facebook post with my high school class. Like, yo, if I throw a high school reunion show,
Yeah, y'all
like,
come
y'all
through?
gonna come. Everybody was like, yeah, throw that shit. Throw it. Do. I'm like, bet. I put that shit together so fucking fast. Nobody showed up. I couldn't pay Bobby. I couldn't pay OJ. I couldn't pay Tiny. And I couldn't pay Teddy.
Hey, but you know what?
That was and Shakes. That was the worst fucking comedy night
It was
of
okay.
my fucking life. And I felt so bad because I couldn't pay. And I don't know if they feel some type of way towards me. I know Bobby don't. But as far as like Shakes and like OJ and Tiny, I see them frequently. Like, it's all love between them. But I'm apologizing on this podcast. Like, I'm sorry that
It's
shit
a part about
turned
so
out.
much shit, dude. Like sometimes you can understand.
And I apologize when this shit happened because I'm like, damn, nobody showed up because they gassed me up.
The funny shit though was Teddy Biggums kept on trying to hint around to what we was getting paid that night. And he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna concede to these chicken wings."
Man, that was probably like the worst night of comedy of my whole
even
career
trip,
because that shit sucked because y'all gassed me up to throw this reunion. I'm even in my high school.
Okay, let me ask you this:
Class of what?
01.
Fuck class of 01.
Man,
Oh, let me ask you this.
so
Rob.
I'm in the
Hey, Patricia.
high school. I'm in a high school group chat and it was fucked up because they throw reunion shows, they throw get-togethers and kickbacks for our high school. So
you
I'm
thought
like,
it was gonna sell itself. You thought it was gonna sell
I'm
itself.
like, bet I'm a comedian, dude. Y'all fucking know me, because y'all always throwing shit every year up in Linwood at what's the spot in Linwood? It's a spot in Linwood that they throw.
I started trying to figure out how big your high school was.
Yeah, man, and I had a big ass high school class reunion, and they fucking played me and shit.
Let me ask you this: what'd you learn moving forward? What would you do different moving forward?
First of all, I have a budget. First of all, I have a bigger budget. And just navigate logistically that whole situation better. I think I was so geeked and they gassed me up on Facebook. I think I should have gave myself more time to put it together.
It also rained that night.
Yeah, and it rained that night. It started drizzling. So that was on my fault. Like, I was so geeked up to throw a show and put it together that I put it together real fast. And I should have just gave myself more time to actually, like, give myself more time to promote it and let it, get out into the atmosphere.
Well, what I do is, if I know I got to take DJ, pay them $200 or whatever, and I got to pay them, I start saving up and say, all right, all of this money is the no matter what happens money.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And everybody going to get paid, even if not one audience member show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I fucked up on that, man.
You learn.
I was sad that day. Like
I'm already knowing. All right, look,
because I actually lost money.
Yeah, no. When you produce, that's the risk, right? But if it was a hit, you'd have made money.
Yeah,
you'd have made more money than you was paying in comics. That's the risk you take as a producer.
Right.
That's why you get paid more. I took the bigger fucking risk.
Yeah. So I'm blessed and I appreciate that OJ, Tiny.
They showed.
And we had a fun night too. It was fun that night.
Teddy, Shakes, and my man Bob. I'm glad y'all still fuck with me after that. Because after that, I was like, these niggas not finna fuck with me. Rob ain't finna put no more shows together because that shit was.
No, what I was mad at though was I booked him for my Juneteenth show. I work with the government too.
Yeah.
So I booked him for my Juneteenth show. And Rob was like, "Where that money at?" Rob hit me about every day. He was like, So I was about to return the favor and shit, but
Hey man, what people don't understand, like on a serious note, when I joked when I was doing that shit to you, asking me where the money at, but at that point in time, like I had no job, so I was doing comedy full time. So the checks was the little money was needed.
I wasn't for the play y'all, man.
I know you wasn't for the play.
I was waiting for that government check to clear.
All right, look. Okay, y'all, we done at 2 hours. We can fucking talk all goddamn day.
Yeah,
we get ready to wrap this up. I do want to talk about
that too.
I do want to talk about this one thing: Trump versus the world. What's this? He said shots at Mexico and Canada. He trying to buy the countries.
So Trump has been like on a warpath with his words at the very least. He wants to take the Panama Canal back. He wants to take Greenland. He's saying we gonna get tariffs on Canada and Mexico. And I'm like, dude, you talking a lot of shit for motherfuckers that we also depend on.
right.
Talking shit, his ass ain't got to want to cash it, huh?
Man, because I'm thinking to myself, like, Buddy ass, he wants to distract from him not basically all the promises he made to get these votes. Ain't none of that shit's finna happen.
No, people waiting.
Right. Motherfuckers finna be like, oh, we got, and I'm be like, oh, you should have fucking listened to the people who were smarter than your ass. But no, my biggest thing is like this. It's like Canada, America, U.S. and Mexico is like siblings, right?
Yeah,
North America.
And
different mamas.
Right. Different
daddies.
Because the French, British, Spanish.
It's all North America.
Right? It's all North America.
Canada is under French reign.
Yeah.
France, but we're still North America.
Right. So, and I'm thinking to myself, like, where would America fit? Like, if you got 3 siblings, who's the oldest? Who's the youngest? Who's the middle child?
Mexico the oldest.
And I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, okay. No, okay. I'll give Mexico the oldest.
Mexico the oldest.
That's because
Canada got to be the middle child.
man, look. Christopher Columbus came through here and ran a train.
He knocked 3 bitches up at one time.
and created Mexicans. Christopher Columbus, this is how dope Christopher Columbus was. And I hate when people be like, man, fuck Columbus. No, man, Columbus was that nigga, man. Columbus came over here one time with 1 boat and was like, this is way too many hoes for me.
I gotta put the homies on.
He went back to Spain, grabbed 2 more boats. These niggas came back 3 deep and created Mexicans.
I'm like, bro, hey, bro, these bitches bad over here, bro. Come on.
I will be your history teacher today, people. If it wasn't for Christopher Columbus, there would be no Mexicans.
No. I think America, the U.S. is the youngest because the youngest always the wild child.
Oh
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying.
Bad
So
as hell for no
Mexico
fucking
the
reason.
oldest, Canada's the middle child, and the States the baby.
Youngest, man.
Wilding out.
Just doing shit.
America is in an adolescent period because if the Constitution was signed in 1776, 1876, 1976, that's 200 years right
Yeah,
there. So we ain't even 300 years old.
Right.
This is a young-ass fucking country. We just trying to test shit out.
Yeah, for sure. See what it was.
We fucking up as we go, shit.
Slavery was a grandmother and a half ago.
For real.
For real. Because my grandma was 95?
Right. Depend when she had kids. Is your grandma or your great grandma?
So this wild-ass, young-ass country is on fire.
Literally.
And lynch law is a grandparent ago. Goddamn.
Like voting rights, 1965. Brown versus Board of Education, 1954.
That's here. The fuck? Like,
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
my parents and shit. My mom's 62, so
Right.
shit.
That's why my mom, I'm so glad I like white people and I didn't listen to my parents. Cause my mother was born in 1956. My father was born in 48. And they put me in a school with all white kids and told me if they look at me wrong to whoop their ass. I'm like, yeah, ma, this ain't the civil rights period no more. I'm fucking these little white motherfuckers.
bro, I had some of the most borderline racist shit happen to me at a show a little while ago.
What happened?
From this old white Jewish lady. I do a show, and I feel like white people just don't realize how racist they can be. I do a show goes great. I headline, shit go crazy, right? I got a line of people wanting to talk to me. That's one of them nights when comedy go great.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do shit wrong. My set was all over the place. I went back and watched it. I'm like, bro, my set was terrible. But they loved had a line of people waiting to talk to me. So I'm like, cool, fuck. You feel famous in those moments. You know what I'm saying? You feel vindicated. Feel vindicated. So I'm going through the motions. I'm speaking to everybody. This lady talking to me. She's just talking. I made a slight joke about basketball. I'm talking about, I said the word basketball one time through a whole 15-minute set. Oh, and now she's telling me how she knew all the Harlem Globetrotters, right? And she knew the original ones. I don't know shit about basketball, bitch. I don't.
She got rammed by Globetrotters.
Bro, that's my first thought. I'm like, oh, you been fucking niggas for a while. Right? And so, again, I'm just, you smile and nod. And I hope ain't too many people watching. This shit make the check go crazy. So she proceeds to tell me, oh, my mother told me, not to interact with them too much, right? No, they were the pickaninnies. I wasn't supposed to say that, but that's what we called them in our house.
She said this to you.
She said the word pickaninny to me.
Wow.
To me. And it came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh shit!
Yeah.
It's like, and she hit me with the, I wasn't supposed to say that. My mama told me don't say that to them, but that's what we call the pickaninnies. I'm like, bitch, this conversation's over. Like,
I got empathy for white people though, man. They got to try to keep up with what you got to call black people. It went from what? Niggas to Negroes to coloreds to black to African American back to black. I'm like, shit.
Pickaninnies?
Yeah, that's wild.
I would have been heated, bro.
I was so appalled I couldn't even be upset. I was so appalled it didn't register to like
That's some wild racist shit.
It reminded me of the story of one chick on I think it was like Facebook or Twitter or some shit. She was talking about how she went on the elevator and it was these 3 white folk and they was from Canada and they thought she didn't understand English, but she was Black American. Mm-hmm. So they asked, is she basically it was like is she an African nigga, a Jamaican nigga, or American nigga?
She said that.
She said that's what the lady said because they didn't think that she understood them.
wow.
Because when they was talking, she chose not to like react.
Wow. Yeah.
So she proceeded to slap the shit out the lady.
Damn.
She said that lady hit the fucking elevator doors and slid down. I gotta find the video. When I find the video, I'm gonna
post in the group. Post in the group.
I'm gonna post it.
Funny as hell.
But I love white audiences though. I love performing for white audiences. I love. I like I said, I grew up around white people, so I don't have that intimidation factor.
Yeah.
Your wife black?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't.
Because you was showing so much love to this white people.
I don't go that far, Curtis.
He's out. Fuck him, man.
The fuck. Yeah, I'm over 40. Let me be clear.
My milk of magnesia.
Let me be clear, my nigga. Let me be clear. When I was about 10, 11 years old, I was at McDonald's, and I always told myself that I would never marry a white woman.
What happened?
Because of what was in McDonald's that morning.
What happened?
It was old white people inside McDonald's that morning. And at home, I get to watch the Cosby Show, and it was beautiful older black people on that show, like Claire Huxtable, beautiful.
Yeah.
Even Cliff's mother was beautiful.
Gentle parenting.
But when I walked up in that motherfucking McDonald's that morning, I saw them decrepit ass. I would never have a long-term relationship. I feel sorry for my family members who do. And I'm not racist. I'm a realist.
I mean, black women do age better, so because I be seeing some of their ass and I be like, bro, you she'd be like, yeah, I'm 31.
I'm lactose
but she look 51. God damn.
I'm lactose
Nobody want to deal with that shit.
Don't nobody want nobody who look like curds and whey.
Talking about curds and whey.
I've never dated or had sex with a white woman.
Are you serious, bro?
Mm-hmm. And I ain't never been. I've never been attracted.
Dope.
my penis is virgin from white coochie.
You white coochie deficient,
right?
Hey, you know what? Me neither.
Me neither.
I ain't do it either.
Hey,
don't worry. I'll fuck my white girl enough for all y'all.
I always forget because when I hear her talk, you got to double. Like, what the fuck?
This brother said, "Is my wife white? My mama will kill me."
Hey, surprisingly, my mom's. She said something one day. I was like, I didn't know the way we talk.
Yeah. Oh my God, y'all a different breed.
So this was like unusual for me to hear. My mom was like, "You better not bring no white bitches around."
Yeah, that's real.
And man, my mom don't really cuss like that. She don't really be.
Yeah,
like,
she cool people.
She like, but white women, no.
Man, you see you see how
got me one. Fuck me. Fuck me. They say when you get on, leave folk. No, I got mine first. Fuck.
I ain't got to get on shit.
Y'all see how light conscious is?
Yeah.
She damn near white.
No.
I'm not anti-interracial. I'm not really anti anything, but it's just not for me.
No. I ain't Dr. Umar out here. I'm like, bro, you do what you.
Hey, man, if the motherfucker make you happy, G, be happy.
Yeah.
Now I feel like if you're interracially dating for the interracial part, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
No, because out there in Wheeling, she tell me the stories all the time about how growing up, she light skinned, she light bright.
Yeah.
And they
She
still
could have passed.
No, they still like you black. You too dark for me. Us. We fucking with she would tell us stories about how dudes that, maybe there was some friendship there, but there was never nothing past that because even though she lighter than
your mama say you lying, she don't remember that, Curtis.
You don't remember that. she don't remember a lot of shit. I had to remind her of some shit just yesterday. I was at work and I was like, remember that time you told this fucking joke?
Yeah.
And I was like, I heard something that I shouldn't have heard. And then she's like, I vaguely remember that. She saying shit that she don't remember, but she be saying wild shit. She get it from my daddy, from my granddad.
Selective amnesia.
Right? No, but shit.
All right, you ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, we can wrap it up. I mean, like I said, no matter how light bright you are, you ain't bright enough.
Yeah.
So that's just the end of my story on that.
Yeah, I ain't no Dr. Umar, but I hate when I got a hat on and people think I am Dr. Umar. I'm like, no.
You ain't got your Ghanaian citizenship.
Hey, man, that ain't you think about it, we got to do a Dr. Umar skit with you.
Oh, for sure.
Frederick Douglass is my.
He got these big ass wooden beats. Still got that thing. Just the next one.
I lost it at Rose.
Matter of fact,
I think Sid stole it.
Damn.
I can't do it live next week, but on Friday I'm off. So if Mark's available, we can get some skits. Get some shit done.
Bet.
I want to do the Dr. Umar skit when he was talking about crushing cookies.
Crushing
You gotta crush those cookies.
Nah, I ain't see that shit.
If you get a chance, look up Dr. Umar
Crush
crush cookies.
Damn. Okay.
Funniest shit you will see all day.
Bet.
She say that now on live stream because she don't want to sound racist.
It's in public, huh? All right, you said what?
No. Go ahead.
No, I was going to wrap it up. If you got something to say,
I don't think it's racist to not want to. It's being selective, about who you with.
Yeah.
I think the problem becomes when it is fetishized or you saying weird shit. Yeah. And not just you like that person. Instead, you like, I like her cause she white.
Exactly.
Then you get weird on
that's when it's weird, bro. When you're only with that person, for their race or
man, it used to
the
be,
lack of whatever it is.
It used to be crazy because people used to see me when I was in the military. Everybody thought I just strictly dated white women and my wife was
Alan.
white.
I thought Alan strictly did. When I first Alan, I was like,
man, people would meet me and be like, yo, your girl white. I'm like, nah,
damn.
she's not. Like, it was crazy.
You don't give off white woman vibe, though.
So, and I was trying to tell people in the military, like, every black woman.
It's because you light skinned?
I guess every black woman, like every beautiful chocolate black woman that I got cool with and was friends with in the military, they thought I only fuck with white women.
That's
and my
crazy.
wife was white. And I'm like, she's about black as you. Like, no.
I don't see it. Because with Alan, I told Alan that he was so offended. I was like, oh, you got
That
a
shit
black
went
girl?
on for a minute.
That was a unicorn.
They said that to me. They like, yo, your wife, yes. Like, why I can't have a black wife? Like, what about meeting me was like, yo.
We need to do a military investigation.
Everybody was just like, yo, your wife's white. I'm like, nah, she not.
What was you doing in the military, Rob?
Bro, I think because my personality and I'm a social butterfly and I mingle with different races of people.
You talk to anybody,
I talk to anybody. So everybody was just like,
white woman.
He's a white woman. I'm like, nah.
I've never had a white girlfriend. I just had some white
That's social.
white samples.
Yeah. Little test drive.
Yeah, just about that.
All right, I want to tell the people again where they can follow you, who y'all are. Rob, you go first this time.
All right, man. Check me out, Rob Mayfield on Facebook. Make the World Laugh on Instagram. That's MAKEDA World Laugh 1 on Instagram. Make the World Laugh 1 on TikTok. All my social medias, Make the World Laugh. It's up. Facebook, I just go by my real name, Rob Mayfield. You can find me everywhere doing everything on that motherfucker.
You funny yourself. Make sure y'all support him. Go ahead, Bobby.
I done did so many shows with Rob, man. Make sure y'all follow Rob. I could be followed on Instagram at the Real Bobby Wright, BOBBYWRIGHT. Just put Bobby Wright in the search engine, and it'll come up with a silhouette of me as the profile picture. I'm also on TikTok.
Are y'all active on TikTok?
No,
I'm active on TikTok.
I'm
active on TikTok. I try to be active on all forms of my social media.
You think it's getting banned on the 19th?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. If it is,
the
then,
Supreme Court ain't stepped in yet, and it's only less than
about 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
But what's fucked up is that we the only ones getting banned. Like other countries still gonna have TikTok, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
We gonna still have we still gonna have TikTok. It's just you can no longer like go to the app store and update it or whatever. So you fucked. Unless you get a VPN or some shit.
Yeah, but you get a VPN for damn $2 a month now.
Yeah, I don't rock with the TikTok too much, but let's see what happens.
Go ahead, Kurt.
Created by Curtis on all platforms. CreatedByCurtis.com where you can buy not these hoodies, but I thought it said don't let her steal your hoodie. But you could buy those hoodies.
She talking about the one I got. She want to steal. I'm like,
don't let her steal your hoodies. We got we got t-shirts. I got t-shirts for the smokers, and I have a Chicago t-shirts too. So just go on to CreatedByCurtis.com. Check it out.
Y'all can follow me everywhere at Will Hill Comedy. Simple as that. Like on all platforms, Will Hill Comedy. I do got merch. If you go to my Instagram, you can find my link, get the merch. dude, I made like almost $200 off merch my first month.
That's what's up.
I was like, oh shit, yeah, shit.
Merch is the business, bro.
Well, I've been doing this shit wrong.
When you gotta depend on tips at a North Side comedy show, you gotta have merch.
You gotta have merch.
Because that's what goes on the North Side of Chicago.
Tips and drink tickets.
Drink tickets and tips. We're gonna have a tip bucket, and we're gonna split it at the end of the night. Always give it to the homeless person in front of the place.
Yeah. Hey, I thank y'all for rocking with us. Stay tuned. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Follow us on social media so y'all know when the next time we go live. If y'all got any comments or anything y'all want us to talk about, please sign the DMs. Put it in there. We make sure we get to it. This only work when y'all work. Thank y'all.
Appreciate you for having us, man.
Thanks for coming through.